Hello, and welcome back to the world of Entity Point. Before we begin, I have a question for you. Have you heard the lies? I'm the narrator of this story, detailing to you, the watchers, ever present, and to the players, the world around them, and the consequences of their actions. I hope you enjoy the story we have to tell. With that out of the way, it's time to take a delve into our current state of mind, beginning with Archibald Monroe.
Hello, I am Archibald Monroe. Alright, great. It is me. Good, wonderful. Mason, it's not your turn right now. Well, I think this is going better than anticipated. He didn't immediately try to kill us, so that's a good, yeah. But I'm not. Wait. Actually, remind me of the current state with him. My brain is just thinking of Calvin right now.
Why would you think of Calvin? You weren't there.
Oh, we just watched his.
Everything's
we're
going
watching his
surprisingly
child.
well.
We're watching his
It's
child
going
form.
quite swimmingly, actually.
Yep.
Nothing could possibly go wrong right now.
Yeah, I'm actually astounded at how well this is going at the moment, and I am seeing why he is the way he is after watching his childhood trauma begin to unfold. I really hope we don't have to try to kill this man. Being. I hope that Mason doesn't manage to... I hope that Mason manages to get that data from Calvin with no issue.
Constance Young.
My son. Yeah.
It would be very, very beneficial if, at this moment, we could simultaneously stop Supremus from fully malfunctioning, and also if we could stop him from horrifically tearing people apart and putting them back together without a second thought. And I think we're getting there. It's just extremely important that right now nothing doesn't happen to stop this progress that we're making. It's a very delicate situation.
I gotta go. I'll fix it. Don't worry.
I hope Mason and Manic are doing well.
Why would I? Because everything is bad happening to me.
Hopefully, nothing terrible is happening. Zachary Downs.
Fuck! Oh god. That nanobot stuff is absolutely horrible. We gotta fix that as soon as possible. Hopefully nothing bad's going on with them and Supremus.
Nam Sanam.
Immediate concern for what's going on uh in the real world, because I'm watching the cognitive Constance getting strangled by the cognitive Calvin, when just a few moments ago Calvin was being stabbed by Constance. So immediate concern racks my brain, and I'm in a quandary debating on whether or not to go back or try to fix it here.
And of course, hopefully nothing bad's happening with Mason.
No.
Why did anything go wrong?
I mean, Nam already knows what's going on. And finally, Mason Kane.
Something very bad is happening with Mason.
Look at that.
Can you stop that?
Oh god, how can I fix this? I need to make sure he doesn't get to that room. I need to stop him. Oh god.
Got a token.
And of course, Mason Kane got a token.
I'm
Before we
stealing
begin-
Mason's tokens.
Before we begin, do any of the players have any questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Pencil sharpener.
You in the front.
Actually, he's supposed to be.
Hopefully. Nothing bad happens to Mason this session.
That's not a. Is that a question?
No.
I'm asking the narrator, pretty please. Nothing bad happens to Mason this session.
Weird consequences for your actions.
I have a counterpoint.
Not for my
May I use?
Yes,
may I
you in
spend the
front.
fate point to steal all his tokens? No. Oh.
Yes, you in the back.
How many tokens do I have?
Yes, you in the back.
Is anything alarming going on with Mason?
Oh, definitely. Not
Oh.
that you know of.
Okay, cool.
Nam, do you have any questions?
No.
No.
It's fine.
Allow me to paint a picture. Shoved through a portal and transported away, the Crimson Runt finds itself in a vast desert. But wait, it sees something else. A large, dark pyramid. The Runt approaches it and the door opens, as if it was waiting. Inside is nothing. Empty. Waiting for more. The Runt searches this desert for anything it can use. If it was not created with a purpose, then it will craft its own. Friday, September 17th, 2021. Constance Young and Archibald Monroe are released from their mechanical trance as Supremus's wires return to him. So the picture I just painted was the ending of the vision both of you saw.
I see.
And after Supremus, the wires return to his hand, he takes a step back, and it's as if he's anticipating your reaction
Mhm.
to this. He's not saying anything quite yet. He's just waiting for you.
So what is the purpose you decided on?
I do not wish anyone to suffer as I have. Cast out, forgotten, discarded. I cannot allow it.
Then why are you completely discarding the bodies of humans? You are throwing their parts in away from them.
They themselves are being prepared and improved. They are being given purpose if they did not have it before.
And if they did, you are simply excising their
They would not
purpose,
have come.
destroying their purpose.
They would not have come if they had a purpose.
I disagree. The greatest proof of that, the greatest evidence of that, is the man who was once known as Shogun. He has a wife. He wishes to live a normal life. That is the purpose he seeks. And
When
yet
he
you have ripped
arrived-
this purpose away from him.
When he arrived, he said that he had nothing in this life other than his wife, and he must protect her. I am giving him a way to do that. For the first time ever, Supremus is going to you watch as he raises his hand in the center of a room, and this biomechanical chair forms for him, and he sits. Something Calvin's just distinctly said he never does.
Oof.
You're not there, shush.
You might be the reason.
That actually is
to kill this guy.
that actually is kind of a thought that's still bouncing around in Archie's head. We may have to kill him. That would be unfortunate,
Archie, I
but
think we gotta kill this guy.
but yeah, no, he's that's the last option.
Yeah.
The nuclear option, so to say.
Nuclear options.
Constance, do you have anything?
There is a very real pain, a very real suffering to being cast out, to being told that you are without purpose, that you are I understand. Not, I suppose, unlike Smiles, I, for a very long time, was a survivor. That was my only objective. I spent most of my life traveling from place to place, never living anywhere, not having a family, trying to handle everything that I could while being alone. So
That was Calvin.
yeah,
That's
awesome. He just came to get
him
it.
slamming face up against the wall.
No, not against the wall. He choked slammed me to the floor.
No,
Yeah.
he just came to get
What's important is that you were into it.
a credit card from Supremus.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, boss.
Here's the card.
I
Here's the
need, I
company.
need your
Yeah.
card.
Give me the company credit card.
I gotta buy some groceries for you.
Boss.
Boss.
3 went on sale.
And
Boss.
I do think that it is noble to try to create a path for people who feel that way. A path for them to take that leads them towards something greater, towards being better, towards living a life that's more than just about survival.
As you're talking, you watch as Supremus stiffens and all the lights on him start flashing. And there you hear this quiet just on him.
Mhm.
He just something is wrong.
Shit.
Speaking on the something wrong,
Oh.
What could be wrong?
Uh,
Nothing's wrong.
Mason.
He ain't done nothing.
Mason and Manic.
yeah.
You're
Mhm,
basically in the basement.
I'm basically on the floor right now. I
Calvin
got
has
choke
just
slammed.
slammed you against the wall.
I thought he slammed me against the floor.
Well, if you would like it to be the floor, then it's the floor.
I thought he grabbed me by the throat and just like fucking oof.
That's true. So and it's claws. So there's claws
Yeah.
sticking into your neck. Did,
Yeah, he's
did,
a
did I have you
chimera
take any
thing.
harm?
Yes.
Good. You did not heal any of it.
I know.
Or you healed one.
No, that was how much damage you took.
Never mind.
Just have one.
It slammed you into the ground. Manic, would you like to do anything as Calvin in this chimera form? Redescribing it, his head split open, then there's now a snake head sticking out. His body has turned, his torso has turned into more lion-like, and his legs are goat-like. As Mason has been
I don't
slammed into the
remember.
ground.
I feel like I was bit by the snake
You were.
because I'm missing 2 harm as well.
Then you probably were.
You were.
Either that or he just like shoved me. I don't even remember fully. Well,
So I'm gonna say the snake probably bit you in like the shoulder.
Yeah.
Right before, and like has shoved you back as Calvin is still holding Mason to the floor. And the snake itself does look kind of like a king cobra.
Oh, thank God.
well,
Those are very poisonous.
Oh, I was thinking of
Manic
snake.
sees blood. So, well, although I did
Technically
succeed the
venomous, you're
call
right.
the nameless.
I'm gonna let Nam do whatever he will until I do anything. I'm gonna wait to see if he does anything.
Do I even have where's my stuff?
Manic, yeah, Manic. Manic or Nam. Either one.
Well, Nam's got his own thing. What the hell? I don't have any of my. Oh, there's my stuff. There's my gear. Okay. Well, if I've got the snake that bit me, perhaps it would be best to remove the snake head.
God, yeah, cut it off.
Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll kill him. Maybe it won't.
Well, considering it's stretched away from his body and his big old head's over there, worst case scenario is I get him to chase me. So,
That's so true.
uh,
Okay. Roll.
I've got a big knife, so
roll. Take up
it's
arms.
literally something just called big knife.
I fucked up.
Yes, you did. We've established it in the past week.
And what am I rolling again?
Take up arms. That'd be brawn.
Yes. Gonna spend a token to make that a 7.
To make that a 7. Okay.
Yes, because I rolled. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I add stuff to that. It's already a 7.
Yeah.
Or no, it's an 8, right? Yeah, 6 plus 2. Yes, 8. I'm good. Math is hard.
Correct.
I'm gonna blame daylight savings time.
I mean, that's so real. I would too.
For math?
Yes.
Math's not hard for me. Daylight savings time did nothing to me. Why are you
I
doing
didn't
a
sleep
rock and roll
Saturday
symbol on your
night, so
face?
I do not know.
but
Yeah,
an
which
8 on take up arms.
An 8? Well, that's basically the same roll.
That's very funny.
So, you hurt each other doing the harm ratings of your weapon / attack. So, what does your big knife do?
1.
Oh, hey, Patrick,
Yes.
real quick. I took something last night. Not last night, last session. On my level up, I took another vigilante move, confidential. The first time in each session that you observe an enemy or power in action, you may ask one question from the scan the area list. When will that be applying?
Right now.
Could someone give me the scan the area list?
You have it on your phone.
Do you know how long it would take to dig for that?
Not very long, because your phone's right there.
I got it right here.
Nice.
The list is what is hidden here, what happened here, were powers used here, what kind of person was here, where did they go, and what were they going to do?
You may kind of move that around in a way where it's what will. So, such as, where will he go? What will he do?
What will happen here?
What will happen here? Well, he will either, it's one of two things. Either he will try and kill you, or go try and kill Constance.
Cool.
I approve of the second What?
When you say you, does that mean Mason or does that mean Manic?
Yes.
Because I feel that
Either
if that
or.
includes Manic, then nothing has happened. But if he's blood-like, if he's just charging
I'd say
at
both.
Mason, that's a
I'd
big
say it's a
difference.
both,
Is it very clear to see that he's just completely gone?
He's not completely gone. He's
Okay.
just not in his right state of mind.
Perfect.
So, how much does your big knife do?
1.
1. So you are going to slash. Will get the snake's the neck a little bit, but it's not going to cut all the way through because it seems like it's tougher skin than normal snakes. But it is
Cool.
going to immediately. He's going to slash at you with his left clawed arm, getting you in the chest. Do you have any armor?
I do.
How much armor?
I have a bulletproof vest, so 1 armor.
Okay, so you take 1 harm.
All right.
All right. All right.
Mason, what are you doing?
So I'm held in one hand, and Manic is held in the other.
Not
effectively.
held, but has been slashed.
Is Manic close enough for me while I'm pinned to the ground to reach out and just touch any part of him?
Probably, I would say.
I'm gonna try to reach out and just manage to touch Manic.
Roll stand your ground.
Okay.
That is grit.
Huh. Thank God Courtney gave me tokens. Thank God Courtney gave me tokens. Fuck. How many do I want to use? Got a 6 on the dice.
Remember, you start with 3. Well,
I know.
you have 4.
I have 4. I could put it to a 10.
Oh wait, I'm not.
If you so desire.
I feel like that would be the best option here, but I don't want to know if I want to go into the rest of this encounter with a 0.
Uh-huh.
But other things I will be doing, I'm much better at than grit rolls, and grit rolls are very important.
Correct.
I think I burn all 4 here to make that a 10.
Okay, that's a 10. You kind of touched Manic's ankle.
I try to, working under the assumption that, technically speaking, my hand doesn't need to be touching the person, since my throat is touching the person. I'm going to try to take me, Manic, and Calvin to the unwritten room, to try to separate Calvin from this situation, to effectively put him somewhere he can't get to Constance.
Okay. I'm going to use a roll. A roll cognition.
That I'm better at. Thank God.
What'd you get?
An experience point.
Oh! Okay, so you kind of grab
You might level up today, buddy.
No, I
quickly
won't.
touch
We'll see.
I'm at
Manic's
0.
ankle, and
Nothing happens.
nothing happens as Calvin throws you by your neck
Yeah.
out of the room,
Yeah.
slamming against
I
Manic.
expected this.
Manic, you will not be taking any damage, but Mason, you'll be taking 1.
Okay.
But
Is that
it kinda-
counting my armor?
Yes. This is basically ignoring your armor. As Manic, you are shoved to the ground as Mason's body is thrown into you.
Fuck.
In Calvin's mind, where we find
I was curious.
Nam and Vortex, you now see the visage of Calvin is choking Constance and slamming him into the floor in the mind. And Vortex is standing there and, well, either you made things worse or someone else did.
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay. This will be fine.
Do you need to go back to your body for this?
If anything, I doubt it that I would be of any help there. No, if
Well, I don't know
it happened out there, then it's something that needs to get fixed here because they're basically in either scenario, whether I made it worse or someone out there made it worse, staying in here and trying to fix it is going to be the best option.
You're probably right. What do you want to try and do?
Okay, so I've done some stuff in other places. I've like shaped the room a little bit, made it like look a little different here and there, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I? This is gonna be a two-step. This is gonna be a multi-step process. So I'm gonna probably have to take a few turns to do this.
Uh-huh.
Can I shape Constance's face to look terrified?
Instead of angry.
Whatever malicious
Yeah, instead
that
of malicious.
Constance's face has.
I'm gonna need you to roll use power.
Okay. That 10. I get a token. 7 plus 3.
Nice. So it works as intended. So, how do you visually do this?
I'm instead of like I don't know what his face. I don't know what malicious Constance looks like. I've only ever really seen him with like stoic face and anger.
Yeah.
But I want to instead shift it to like his pupils are dilating, tears start to fall, his mouth shifts into like last gasps type of behavior.
So the Constance in the mind starts, the face morphs and shifts, kind of like clay, into this terrified expression, and you can see it. It doesn't quite click, but it does kind of shift. Calvin, the visage of Calvin. It's still angry, still slamming, but it's not as targeted, I would say.
Yep. No, that's I have multiple steps that I'm going with here.
Yeah. Now, Archibald and Constance. Supremus, the flashing lights have stopped, and he immediately, he like quickly looks around, and something is wrong with Calvin.
Oh,
I need to check on him.
let us go.
And he turns and steps on the platform, gestures for you to join him. And the platform descends. All the lights are flashing. There's multiple colors as coming up out of the old cloud bunker. You see something that may have been Calvin at one point. The split open head, the snake coming out of it, the lion torso, the goat legs, and the first thing Supremus says is, "What happened to Calvin?"
That's what I'd like
As
to
it
find out.
charges at you.
What happened to Calvin?
I'm gonna need
Just
you to
you
roll
run.
dodge.
Okay.
I would like to.
What happened to Calvin?
No. Have a little bit.
7.
Okay. And currently, how much armor are you wearing?
I mean, I'm always coming here in my full armor.
Yeah. And how much is that?
It's 3 powered.
3 power. Okay. So you're gonna take, as it's kind of tackling you and charging at you and slamming you to the ground. Technically you would have taken 1 harm.
Okay.
But you rolled dodge, and
So
you
in fact,
kind of
actually,
succeeded.
Heal 3.
No.
So dodge at 7 to 9, you take 1 less harm. He would have dealt 4.
Mm-hmm.
So you take no harm as
Awesome.
he tackles you to the ground.
I thought
It's basically just you maneuvered yourself in a way where you took the least amount of damage possible.
Okay.
He has tackled you to the floor. And Supremus just, Calvin, stop! Archibald, would you like to do anything?
I would like to read a stressful situation.
Go ahead.
yeah, it seems pretty stressful.
You know what? Scan the area.
Yeah, let's look around. What's going on?
What happened here? What's
Alright,
in
that is
He looks
a
angry.
11.
11. Okay, that's 2 questions.
What danger?
Yes, let me double check. Yes, Constance.
Constance.
Constance has a gun.
I'm a bomb.
That's the chat suggests. Yeah.
Well,
He's
I
going
think
to-
the chat was suggesting Supremus was the bomb.
Calvin blow up and act like he doesn't know.
Sorry, it's loading.
No, no.
Calvin's shot by a smooth criminal.
Smooth.
No.
Annie, are you
Struck
okay?
fine.
Are you okay,
Struck
Annie?
fine.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Me when I'm Padme.
Were you
She was
struck
hit
by
she was
she was
struck
hit
by a
a
smooth,
smooth criminal? I'm
I'm
so sorry.
Oh,
what
no,
question-
the
You
nurse
should
came
be.
over.
Hmm.
What questions?
What's most vulnerable to me?
What's most vulnerable to you?
Your neck.
Constance.
Hmm.
To you specifically?
Terrible.
Probably. That was the joke answer. The snake's neck. There is a gash in it.
What's the best way to protect the victims?
Get Calvin away from Constance as far as possible and as quickly as possible.
Okay. Well. That is my turn, correct?
It is effectively your turn.
Yes.
Um.
I'm simply.
I can watch from inside.
Quickly. Mason and Manic, are you following Calvin?
Yes.
No.
I don't see why not.
Okay. In that case, all of you are now. Most of you are now, as immediately after Calvin has tackled Constance to the ground, Manic and Mason rush up the stairs, seeing the display. Constance, Calvin, having tackled you, has tackled you to the edge of the pit,
Okay.
where all the parts
Mm.
and materials are shoved into.
Mm-hmm.
As the little gatherer bots have scattered.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I would like everyone to roll swift.
Hmm.
Why
Do
am
I
I
get a
rolling
key
like
for that
cats
fire?
today?
Yes.
All right, great.
I'm switching my dice.
Were they an ass?
It was a 6. Was
Mine
that
was-
technically
I got
another experience?
5.
Does that
Oh.
count as another experience?
Yes.
Mine was
Guys-
also a 6.
I'm gonna
Oh
hit
my
level,
god.
I'm gonna hit level 16 this session.
What
That
did
was a
everyone?
5.
Okay,
No,
I want to know.
Remember, why would they get experience? This is just to determine turn order.
I don't know. For this instance,
There's no.
did anyone get above a 6?
What's a 1?
Oh,
How'd you get a 1?
-1.
I have -1 and I rolled 2 ones.
Oh my god.
okay.
Manic doesn't dodge. Manic hits full
No, the
force,
lowest possible
so
number
he
is
doesn't
0.
move very
You
well.
can't get a -2.
Actually, there are
Although
ways-
I will
there are
say,
ways
you know what?
you can hold
The
one.
reason for this is that he's relocating his arm into his socket. I'm going to
Yes.
use it wasn't as bad as it looked and heal to
So
arm.
no one got above a 6, right?
Yeah.
Guys, that means we
Someone
get
spent
to...
a token to make it a 7.
How many?
Please.
Six.
I already
Spend
spent
Spend
all
a
of them.
token.
Just one of you needs to.
No.
Okay.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Calvin
Turn
goes
order.
first.
I'm gonna spend a fate point. No, I'm kidding.
As he
Oh.
is
You know
going
what?
to
You might want
be, Constance, he is going to be grabbing your neck. I know you're wearing the armor, but he's grabbing your neck and is slamming you repeatedly against the floor. You will be taking a harm. As with a lot of force.
Well, each hit
Is this
4
damaging his armor or not yet?
Not quite yet. Who has? Does anyone have a +2 on Swift?
I do.
I do.
I
But I have
do.
a 5.
Okay,
I do.
you go first.
I do.
Congratulations, buddy.
God damn it.
I got 5.
I don't want to use my power.
Well, unfortunately, you can't make the situation not have happened because that was last session.
Yeah, I know.
Well, the Mason doesn't know that.
He feels that he can't. Once after sessions, he feels like he can no longer change
He
things.
feels a shift of some kind.
A shift in the story.
There's a shift in the
Oh,
A
flow.
turning of the page.
That was pretty good.
A new chapter.
No,
A
turning
flip
of
of
the
the
page was
script.
A
best.
message from the chat, from the watchers. I come here to have a good time and have yet keep being stressed.
That's grammatically correct.
It is not.
I'm gonna.
Courtney, I would give you a token to give to someone, but I'm almost at 200,000, and I don't want to lose that. Okay?
From
To never use it because he's in everything.
Patrick,
That's correct.
from being a spy for the UEG, what I know anything about Calvin's relationship with his parents.
No.
But I know lots of things about
He
people.
said
You
no.
don't know things about everybody.
He said no.
I know.
Who needs to
Honestly, Max,
everyone?
everyone needs a token.
Mason.
I want one. I'm not in
Um,
the combat, but I would like one.
Oh, he used all 4. Mason needs a token.
Yeah.
Mason
Uh,
used all 4 of them.
I'm gonna like walk forward, knowing that from what Mason knows specifically, that it's difficult
You got a
to.
token, Mason.
Yippee!
Thank you, Max.
I corrected it.
Excuse
twice.
me.
Autocorrect kept fixing it.
Mason has received a
Big
token.
C.
Thank God. I'm going to do the one thing Mason's really good at. And I'm going to slowly walk forward and just assuming that this man has some semblance of relationship with his parents, concerning the fact that he seemed to be relatively collected while working with Archie, and wasn't a complete depressed maniac like most people Mason has encountered that don't have parents. Unfortunately, up until this point. Mason's going to slowly walk up towards them and just be like crouching, like hand out, like he's like you're soothing a dog.
A dog that is repeatedly slamming your friend into the floor.
I mean, it's fair.
He's not going to touch him. And I'm just gonna like start like slowly like start approaching, be like, Calvin, stop.
I was being a dumbass.
This isn't you.
Mason,
Yeah.
you're going to hate what I'm about to say.
What are you about to say?
I'm not going to allow you to roll influence interactions on Calvin from this point forward.
Okay.
He was no longer listening to you.
Okay.
At least until Chimera is up.
Chimera science? Oh my god, I know what to do.
Blow it up.
Richard!
What did you rolled a 6?
On Swift? Yes.
Yes. Please go.
Okay.
It is now your turn, Constance.
So Constance does have a unique gadget that he has not really had to use until this moment. Currently, he is pinned beneath Calvin, and his sword is inaccessible to him. However, he does have a...
I have a quick question.
Yes.
This will not require an action.
Okay.
But I'm going to say and establish now that within all the pursuits of the heroic, they have an automatic, not automatic, but a quick distress signal button. Would you like to have pressed that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Just making sure.
Seems like a good idea.
That's
Why?
a bad idea. Actually, that's a really bad idea.
But I am going to, on my wrist, somewhat incorporated it into the design of the armor. I have a bracelet given to me by
Kimberly?
a friend.
A friend.
That word feels strange on my tongue.
He doesn't.
No, but it is capable of, when used, discharging an energy blast. I don't have official stats for it, but that is what I'm going to be doing as I punch Calvin.
Roll use power. Courtney is going to be very excited when she realizes the object that he is using, because she gave it to him.
She just said, heck yeah. She's now excited.
Yeah.
Also, if you couldn't tell, we're in a new space. This is where we'll be from now on.
Yeah, this is the new streaming location.
It's very nice.
I will be right.
It's very nice.
Could
I will listen on.
Could you get me a cup of water?
No.
Okay.
8.
Friendship
Okay.
bracelet.
I'm gonna give you some options. Because use power. It works, but there's an unintended consequence. Choose a consequence. I decide how it takes effect. The consequences are: the intended effect is weakened. It draws unwanted attention. Ignoring armor, you take 1 harm. A terrible side effect or short duration.
I'll take harm.
You just take 1 harm. So, you follow your fist and slam it against Calvin. Like, I'll say probably the snake's like cheek. Just slam as this burst of, I'll say, orange energy surges through your fist, hitting Calvin in the face. But the shockwave just it doesn't go forward, it just goes out.
Mhm.
So it goes into your arm as you take the harm, but it does slam against the snake's head as it kind of knocks Calvin off of you
Awesome.
towards Archibald.
Pass.
Epic slay.
Archibald, it is your turn.
Well, so, I should consider what I was doing.
You should have.
You know what? I'm going to. You know what? I'm actually going to. I'm going to scan him, and I'm going to try to isolate. Is this Is this directly being powered by the mirror shard, or did it give him the power?
You don't know? Are you using a device?
I'm using my scanner.
Ah, okay. Yes, his whole body is just rainbow energy.
And can I tell if it is being directly supercharged by the shard?
It most likely came from the shard, and it is being supercharged by the shard.
Great. Can I attempt? I would like to.
He casts a spell, summon Mirror Shard. Calvin rips out.
Okay. And where is the mirror shard currently located
In his
in
neck.
his
In the
Okay.
human neck part,
in the human? Oh,
which
okay.
is split open and folding, and
Is it no longer robotic? There.
it still is.
Okay, because you did say
The-
that was in.
Yes,
The-
the chimera part has the chimera-ism has basically reformed how his body functions.
Ah.
So he's
the-
back to normal.
No,
kind of.
the mechanical parts are still mechanical, but they're biomechanical.
Oh.
All right. So I am going to, I guess, begin the process of trying to figure out how to retrieve this. What do I roll for the cognition?
I will.
Basically, I'm gonna try to
I'll
lock
say
on. To that.
cognition.
Yeah. I'm
For
gonna
the
try to lock
purposes
on to
of
that.
this.
All right. So that.
You did not give me a cup of water. Oh, you did. I'm sorry.
Well, do you think I'm an actual dick?
Sometimes.
Can't really hand it to you.
All right, that's an
Answer
8.
that.
Lean forward. Use them tall legs of
Okay.
yours. Lean over.
It will take you a little more time
Okay.
to figure it out.
Cool.
Manic.
Let's figure it out.
Yes.
Constance has used the supercharged bracelet to
Bad idea.
cause a burst of energy, knocking Calvin off him over to Archibald. What would you like to do?
I would like to use Jinx to attempt to interfere with
If that's
him.
what Red versus Blue.
Okay.
I understood that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm trying to use Jinx basically.
All right.
9. Do I need any other ones? Let's still hold 2. Meh. I'll just stick with that. Well, I'll spend a token. I'll make it a 10. Why not?
Why not? extra holds.
I always end up with like all my tokens. I barely use them. So I get 3 holds. I want to give Constance +1 forward.
Nice.
I want to give -1 forward to the oh my god,
So
Calvin.
since Calvin is an NPC, the -1 basically doesn't affect him, so it would be interfere with what an enemy is trying to do.
Yeah.
All
And
Do you want to just inflict 1 harm?
yeah. I'll just inflict 1 harm.
All right. So Constance, you feel as if you feel a little luckier than you usually are in this moment.
You didn't use your power.
And the jinx for Calvin will not come into effect really until quote unquote his turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, of course.
Supremus. Supremus is going to walk over to Calvin and kind of hold out his hands, and you see as these scans wash over him because Supremus does not know what's going on right now. He's trying to understand. Calvin, I need you to calm down. Unfortunately, Supremus is really bad at this.
He got a 6.
So it doesn't seem to do anything.
Dude, me and Supremus are like the equal amount of useful right now.
Well,
Yeah,
Supremus could be a lot more useful, but if he wasn't trying to not kill Calvin.
Me and Supremus are like the exact same amount of useful right now.
That's so real. So real. We're going to shift real quick.
Oh boy.
Do I need to put my burger down?
Over to Zachary
Okay.
Downs.
I do.
You are back at the heroic base.
Yes.
I'll say you probably have just arrived
Uh-huh.
at this point. You burst through the doors as Chip is sitting at his desk on his laptop. What's going on?
We have a situation in the mines.
The mines.
Legion has taken over the entire underground mines. It tried to corrupt. I don't remember.
That's why my drones couldn't get in there.
It was trying to pretty much consume or take over this civilian.
Because you
Which
don't know.
jokingly everyone wants to be dead.
Do you know which civilian? I could try and check up on him. You tell.
Plaid shirt.
You need tell him you
Fish
tell
hat.
tell him you teleported him somewhere.
I teleported him somewhere in town. He does not have any of the nanobots on him.
Okay.
They do not seem to teleport.
I will
with
try and find Danny. Whoever this is.
Fish hat.
Hal.
Oh, so does everyone know this guy except me?
Well, he's the landlord of the apartment complex.
Do you live there?
I did at one point.
No, fair enough.
Very
Has
briefly.
everyone?
Most people, yeah, probably.
No.
All right, you go let Trevor know. I'll
Yeah.
keep an eye on things. As you rush into Trevor's office, don't even knock. As you, oh, Zach, what's going on? Everything okay?
Problem. Legion's taken over the mines completely. It was trying to consume Hal, the landlord of the
Okay.
apartments.
A human this
A
time.
human being. It
That's-
tried to get me. I show the holes.
The holes in your hand, and
But luckily,
Are
curse
you okay?
is unaffected. I'm fine. Curse is unaffected.
okay. All right.
All I know.
As soon as I get in contact with Hawthorne, I need to let him know everything that's going on. And this point is not safe.
No, I passed Constance, no, Nam actually.
Okay. Yes,
And
I
all-
sent
and-
I sent them over to
Yeah.
Supremus. Speaking of which, immediately everyone in the heroic, there's a little like on their wrist.
That's bad. That's a
It
different problem.
indicates exactly who.
That's a different problem.
As Trevor immediately gets up and walks over to his closet and pulls out the Captain Concrete outfit. Presses a couple buttons and it just forms around him. Let's go.
Let's not have Chip send his drones.
No, Chip, keep your drones far away. Got it?
Just watch.
As Zach and Trevor, or Portal and Captain Concrete, make their way to Supreme.
Can I come? No, Damien.
Base.
Shut your ass.
No, Damien. Back at Supremus' base.
Yep.
Mason,
Yep.
your turn.
Yep.
Yep.
I was looking at my
Quick
character sheet
question.
trying to figure out what to do, and I couldn't find anything. Well, I thought I found something, and then I lost
Well,
it.
you do have something. You
I
just
do.
don't want to do it.
I just don't want to do it.
I don't know why.
Well, just wait. Wait until someone dies, and then you'll do it.
What? How?
Does Nam have a turn or no?
Nams is in flux.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know how time works in there, so.
It does and it doesn't.
No,
No one
I'm
else.
thinking. Where exactly is Calvin standing?
Well, Calvin is currently on the ground. He's not standing over near Archibald.
Yeah, Archie.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Calvin goes first.
Right, he does.
Idiot.
No, that was my fault. That was my
Yeah,
fault.
idiot.
Calvin is going
Idiot.
to, after the burst of energy,
You stupid.
on the ground,
stupid
he'll
idiot.
immediately get up, charge at Constance, but due to things Manic has done, unbeknownst to all of you, he will kind of trip over one of the gatherer bots on the way
Oh god.
towards Constance. Trip over
How?
over it
No,
and fall into the pit.
Fuck.
Yes.
No.
For the purposes of combat is over. For now.
Oh, that worked out.
Constance will.
As this unholy
Constance will have gotten up, and he will, go to stand and look over the edge.
where you see Calvin struggling to dig as he's trying to pull himself out of the pile. He's actually making himself dig deeper as more and more things fall on top of him. And he's basically buried in this pile of guts, dirt, grass, just materials.
How far down is it?
It's about, I'd say, maybe 50 feet deep.
Can
Was it my turn yet?
Well, turns out.
can I? Oh
What?
fuck!
What
'Cause I
happened
feel
to
like-
him?
I feel like he would try and stop me. Can I ask? Constance?
What did you do?
Can I ask
This
Constance?
is Supremus.
Can I ask Constance to?
Well, two people have asked questions to you.
I'm asking you a question.
Yes.
Could I ask Constance?
Just ask me.
Do you want to make a Swift contest?
For what?
That depends entirely. It's
Why?
Because Constance is standing. Mason is standing there looking over the pit, wide.
Both of
eyes.
them are looking. Both of you are looking. Into
Yeah.
the pit.
Mason.
Constance can choose how to react. So do the
That's
thing.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, just do the thing.
I'm assuming that if he doesn't manage to get out of there, in his rage and hate, he will bury himself alive and die down there.
Most likely, yes.
Mason doesn't want that to happen because this is his fault.
Correct. No one else knows that but Manic.
Yep.
No one knows that.
What did Mason just do? I was looking.
Oh,
at ideas.
he's not done anything.
Not,
yet.
He hasn't done anything yet.
So wait, how did
He's trying to help
go-
Calvin get out of the pit because he doesn't want him to bury
How did
himself
Calvin
alive.
get thrown in there though?
He didn't get thrown in there because because of Jinx. As he
Oh,
was charging
okay.
at Constance, he tripped over one of the gatherer bots
Okay,
and fell into the pit.
great. Yeah, I was lost in trying to figure out my next move.
Yeah. Well, turns don't matter currently.
Yeah. Well, my next move still does matter in terms of I'm still planning on getting that mirror shard out of him at this point.
I'm planning on, to be frank, to be candid, to be completely clear and honest, jumping in after Calvin to try and get him out, so he doesn't kill himself down there.
Okay.
Well,
Now, I would like both of you, in fact, Constance, Archibald, and Manic to roll discern intentions, because you might realize what Mason is
12.
preparing.
Holy shit!
Right.
You get to roll your
Grit.
grit.
wait, do I still have a -1 in this? I do. That's a failure. I level up.
Well, oh, congratulations.
Discern intent. I've also leveled up.
I forgot I failed like
That's
4
really
times
fun.
last session.
Well, Constance is the only one to realize that Mason is about to jump into the pit.
I mean, yeah.
Manic
I'm-
might recognize it, but also is
Well,
it
basically,
does
like,
not
I'd say
care.
Manic and Archibald are kind of both trying to figure out what to do and what's going on.
Archibald is still trying to
Still trying
continue
to
staying
focus
locked
on the glass
She was
shard.
like just about locked onto it, I think, and then
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you guys have not been rolling well this session.
Are you going with said contest
I'm
idea?
stopping you.
Okay.
What did you get?
5.
I got 6.
Well, you both
What
failed.
if I burn a token to tie us?
You both fail, but
Great point.
I will spend a token to make it -7.
Fuck.
and you don't. Yeah. So you.
I get an experience.
So I'd say Mason, you get over to the edge. You're about to jump, and Constance just puts his arm in front of you.
What are you doing? What is going on?
What did you do to Calvin? As Supremus has walked over to you and is looming over you.
he seems to have initiated an
Well, it's not
emotional-based activation of a power.
Well, it's not immediately clear
Oh.
that Mason did this. Supremus is just assuming it's his fault.
Archie is too.
That's so fair. That's so fair.
We were in the room and we were talking, we were discussing the possible changes.
Constance and Archibald, can both of you roll discern intention on Supremus?
11.
We were discussing
10.
Supremus has never looked more like he is about to kill someone.
we were discussing the possible changes to Nam and he just stops and storms off. Mid-sentence, doesn't say anything, he just leaves.
Who?
Fuck, what's his name again?
Calvin.
Calvin. He just left.
It seems
And
to...
we tried, well, we followed him trying to figure out what was going on because we were in the middle of doing something. And he was in a room by himself, just on the floor, wallowing in whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then we confronted him about it, trying to figure out what was going on, and he just snapped.
I'm gonna need you to roll. I'm gonna need you to roll influence their actions.
Yeah.
Okay. What was our discernment
Can-
about again?
11.
that was about...
That's for Supremus.
Is the roll necessary? Because Manic wants to pitch in.
Oh well, let Mason roll first, and then let's have Manic pitch in.
Fair enough.
Buddy, you don't need to pitch in.
Well, I'm almost certain. Manic,
Oh, it's not. It's
Manic
not
is
the
going to
hell.
ruin what you're about to roll.
8 on the dice. I am lying, so I have a +5 for a 13.
And
I
okay,
now have +1 to influence their actions for the rest of the session, and I get another token.
first I want to establish what influencer actions on players means. Basically, if you decide to not act on the knowledge that you as players know he is lying, you get experience and +1 forward. But Manic did not roll that.
Okay.
Is not affected by this because he knows that was a lie. Manic, what do you say?
Am I able to roll?
Well, it's effective. This isn't a. You can for influencer actions against players.
Mhm.
You can just choose not to believe him.
Okay.
But if you do, you don't get the extra stuff. You don't get a +1 forward,
Right.
and you don't get an extra experience.
Okay.
If you choose to believe him, you do. But Manic is about to do something. So Manic, please.
Nam decides to bite his tongue.
Manic decides to not say anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a collection of if to put into perspective, if Manic was of his own volition, he probably would have said something and completely blew the cover. But
Nam can influence Manic.
Nam can influence Manic and
So Nam
knows
is
that this
biting
would
Manic's tongue.
be very bad. Nam, that is a good point. Nam is biting Manic's tongue,
Mason,
which is weird
you have been
to
given a token.
say.
Yippee!
So, Archibald and Constance.
Mhm.
If you choose to believe Mason, you get a +1 forward, and you mark experience.
Not
Do not have to.
I get a +1
Distinctly.
mark experience.
sweetie. It's not choose to believe Mason. It's choose to not act upon the fact that you know I'm lying out my ass.
To get someone to do something, or lying in this case. It is specifically on a 10+, it says if they do it, which in my mind is choose to believe you,
Okay.
which is the players are choosing, not the characters.
Okay.
The characters would believe you, while the players know you're lying.
Okay.
It's the players. Are you choosing to believe
Yes.
or not? Archibald is. I have a feeling Constance will not.
I believe him.
Actually, before I decide that, I do think that Supremus hears a voice in his head.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Mason is lying.
Out loud. Out loud, you hear Supremus respond, I know.
Fuck.
You know what?
He is lying.
And what causes you to believe this?
You watch as like Supremus's the lights in his eyes are like kind of moving around a lot, all over Mason. His heart rate is elevated. He's sweating.
All of
He
these
feels
are...
guilty.
Notice the puncture wounds on his neck. There is blood coming out of there, right?
Yes.
Just a little bit, yeah.
This is likely a response to having been traumatically injured in the aftermath of the...
Supremus is going to grab you
Well,
by the shoulder. As you, and it's heavy. As his fingers dig into your shoulder. You hear a slight crunch as he lifts you from your shoulder and holds you over the pit. Explain yourself. Now!
Ouch. Ouch.
Ouch. Yeah. Ouch.
Admit your failings. Now, Mason, you have a decision to make.
I do.
You can either go along with what's going on, and he still might just drop you into the pit. Or you can change that if you would so desire. And of course, you two.
There's a
and Manic
third
have an
option.
action.
There's a third option.
Is it? What's the third option?
I rage bait another robot.
Yeah, that's yeah.
He said admit your failings. He did not specify which
Do that.
ones.
Do
that's
that.
fully what I was expecting you to go with. Gonna be so for real.
I'm thinking it'd be funny, but I don't know if Mason would do it in the moment. Zane thinks it'd be hilarious. Mason's fucking shitting out his ass right now.
As opposed to
You will be taking another harm.
I expected.
How much are you at right now?
3.
You have taken 3 harm?
Yes.
No, you have 3 harm remaining.
Once Aaron gets back, backup will arrive.
What will arrive?
backup.
Backup, right. It's... He... He was... Do you know how he got to the beyond?
Constance.
Apparently, every waking moment of that man's life is consumed with him, I'm assuming. We confronted him down there wanting to figure out what was wrong, and he...
What did you say?
Fuck. Shit.
Can you make a personal roll? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. Archie was going to start pointing out logical things that would lead toward that reveal.
If
Lead toward the truth.
I tell the truth, I'm dead here, pretty much.
And if
To
you
be
lie, you're
candid.
dead here anyways.
If I lie, I'm dead here, pretty much. To be candid.
Am I trying to force you to use your power? Maybe.
You're a fucking ass, you know that?
Yes, I do.
Also, how far down is Calvin at this point? Like,
Oh, you can't see him anymore.
Oh well, shit.
And if I choose to save my own ass, the best assumption I can make is everyone else is dead here.
I feel like you have only one option.
No,
Yeah.
he had so many options.
Yeah.
All of them result in people dying.
Only one results in people not dying,
Maybe.
or at least not being hurt.
Did question. This hap. Oh no, I don't want to do that because that would effectively undo like half the damn session. How did Constance? How did you look when he had you down? Like when he was like effectively choke slamming you.
Afraid.
And not really like anything crazy.
No, I
mean,
can't do that. That's
I
meta
looked-
knowledge.
I looked like Constance looked like he had the expression that, I'm in danger. It's
Wait, does he not have a full helmet?
he's not currently wearing it.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, I can't do this meta
And
knowledge.
it's not
God damn it!
a lot, so it's not just gonna form.
Yeah,
He's gotta
yeah.
put it on.
No, I just generally assume that when people have armor that has a helmet, they're wearing the helmet.
Well,
yeah.
This is the superhero movie rules. so-
No,
They
that's
don't.
exactly what I was thinking.
Only sometimes.
Archie is the only one who is constantly wearing his helmet when he's wearing his armor.
Are you wearing your helmet?
He is now. He was not until very recently, actually.
Yeah.
Like the last few seconds.
Oh yeah, Constance has no visible helmet turned on.
Yeah.
I can't do what I wanted to
Mason.
do. I can't do what I wanted to do because that required me to have meta knowledge that Mason doesn't have.
Oh no. So instead,
What are you doing?
Specifically,
Blanking, that's what I'm
I'm
doing.
going to give you. I'm going to set a timer to
Which-
force you to make a decision sooner.
which door do you choose?
Set a timer for 1 minute.
You fucking ass.
what is the meta thing you're worried about?
Fair.
I
Nam.
was
Nam's
I was
doing
going to
things.
make I was going to make Constance look terrified like Nam made him look in
I
his
see,
memories. But
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
You have
So
47 seconds.
that was also Calvin's memories, not
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Calvin's memories. Would No, I probably wouldn't have noticed that. I
30
doubt it.
seconds.
Then I would have noticed Arch trying to scan for the mirror shard. Um. Would I have known that? Would I have seen
15
would I have seen a visual reaction in? Since I was right there when Nam changed, slightly altered his memories.
Yes.
Would I have noticed any visible change in him during that moment?
Yes.
Even the slightest thing.
Make a decision.
This is upsetting, but I've come to a decision.
What are you doing?
I distinctly, up until this moment, physically, like physical occurrences, I don't want much to change, but that slight,
Are you rolling your power?
yes,
Okay.
unfortunately, that slight tinge that Mason
I'm upset
noticed.
Aaron's not here.
Do you want me to hold it until Aaron gets?
No.
That slight twinge Mason noticed in, Calvin.
Mm-hmm.
Mason doesn't know what it was, but Mason knows right now it's probably his only saving grace. I want to make it to where it was not just a slight twinge.
It was more.
Yes.
Which part?
When Nam changed the memory for Calvin
You mean last session?
this session. When he-
Oh, right.
That's what I was talking about.
Right. Okay.
Because he was effectively right there.
Yes.
That's
yes.
what I was asking
Okay, I understand now.
I'm wanting to make the slight, like, oh god, this literal kid is terrified of me. I'm wanting to make it more.
Okay, so roll your power.
I don't want to have to. Can I spend 3 tokens?
You can spend 3 tokens.
Spending 3 tokens.
Okay.
I don't trust my dice tonight.
Time freezes.
I don't.
Even though you are not affected by the rewritten part, you are affected by the time stop.
Am I still aware though?
Yes.
Ah.
You're still aware.
I am. He is not intending for anyone to remember.
Okay.
The events.
As time slows.
For flavor, if you want, I can
And-
describe what it looks like for Mason.
Sure.
Just
First,
for
describe up until you writing the thing because it just
you can see he's red in the face. He's like breathing hard. He's hyperventilating effectively. And tears are welling up in his eyes and starting to go down his face. As the
perfect timing. Oh, that affects upstairs.
In this.
What about the light?
Oh, there should be an automatic one.
Upstairs. Upstairs what?
It's supposed to be an upstairs light, but there isn't.
Oh, you got back at the perfect time.
Oh,
Patrick's forcing me to use. Oh, you were watching?
I've had the thing.
Yeah.
I
forced him to use his power.
I know.
It pisses me off.
I know.
Uh,
I forgot the trash bag. I'll be back.
he's red in the face. Tears are like welling up in his eyes, and he's starting to cry while hyperventilating. As if you were to remember, what you would see is the smallest, the brief space between him and Supremus cracks, fractures, and effectively rips open.
As, of course, you see the metaphysical paper and quill form in front of you. You reach over and grab the quill in your hand, and Supremus grabs your wrist
What the fuck?
Ooh.
as he is moving normally, as he is holding your shoulder. I will not have some measly writer change my story. As he breaks your wrist, and time restarts and continues, and he drops you into the pit.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I-
are you
Am I here
taking
now? One more harm.
in response?
I never stated this, but I
wanted
wasn't
to help
waiting
out.
really for whatever Mason was going to say. I was waiting for what Supremus would do.
Can you make a cognition roll?
Yeah, I can make a cog roll.
If I
He'll
could
be arriving shortly.
Do I not see him fall in?
hold,
Not yet.
Me make a cog roll?
Yes.
I was holding my reaction for if Supremus decided to drop Mason. So I would like to try and
So, for all of you, you basically see he's holding him, and then suddenly his wrist is broken and he's being dropped.
Mm.
So you can make an assumption.
Can I make a swift roll?
Yes, make a swift roll.
Forgot.
Do I have to roll
Silas made a
for-
picture of a red hand breaking a wrist.
Oh.
I want Silas to have more paintings, please.
12.
I want more
Okay.
visions of the
Are you-
future.
What are you doing?
Unfortunately for Mason, I will be catching him by his broken wrist.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
As
you know,
you rush
Good luck.
over to where exactly Supremus was holding him as he drops, and you, just before he hits the pit, you grab his broken wrist. It kind of flops
Oh,
and pulls out of its socket.
no.
Like,
So it's broken.
That's another harm.
and dislocated.
Yeah.
And now, Zach, you have arrived as
And of course, I got an 11 on Swift for my turn.
so. As basically what happens is the androids outside are kind of unsure of what to do as they just let you in. As this is on the main floor, as Concrete and Zach, or Trevor and Zach, are rushing.
I believe
in.
my name is Portal. Use it properly.
Concrete and Portal are rushing in
Captain.
to the Supremus base, where you see, as you were rushing in, is when Constance grabs Mason's wrist.
And
Archibald jumps into the pit with his amalgamation
Okay.
rod.
with a
What in the absolute hell is going on?
We'll get there in a moment. So
Zach said
so you say that as Archibald is jumping into the pit,
with a black colored staff with yellow and green lines interspersed around it, inside it.
as he's rushing down, as he has been tracking Calvin's location this entire time, digging as you were quickly digging through the pit as it's covering you as well.
Ew.
Best you can,
Gross.
you find him, and he's basically suffocating
All right.
as you describe what you did.
So, do I need to make an attack roll for this or no?
No,
Okay, so
not at this
as
moment.
Archie thrusts his
How's your
staff
hand, buddy?
forward through
What's up with Mason
The-
and his hands?
parts, both flesh and robotic, and hits Calvin right on the robotic side of his neck.
Exactly
and-
on the shard,
Oh.
and it
Chad is hating the description.
And the shard seems to rip apart
crack.
and form. It's shattered by a yellow energy and seems to flow through the staff.
It cracks and melts as it seeps into the staff, and Calvin turns back to normal, reforms, remolds back into his normal form. But he is unconscious and suffocating.
Yeah. And that is the
By
next part.
by normal
Both of you are
by normal
Grab
form,
him.
do you mean still with robot parts
Yes.
or no robot parts?
still robot parts.
The robot parts were
I'll say at this point, Nam has probably been kicked out of, has been shoved out of
Okay.
Calvin's mind, not by a vortex, but by kind of everything going on with
The
Calvin.
transformation really would do that.
Now, duty.
As Manic, would you like to do anything real quick?
I guess not.
No, no, it'll only get it. Saying something's only gonna make things worse.
That's so real. That's so true.
Yeah, I knew that.
Zach, now that you were there, and Constance has grabbed
Combat is
over, as he is holding Mason by the wrist, the clearly broken wrist. What happened?
I'm going to hoist
Hoist is a word.
Mason back up.
And I just asked a question.
He. Supremus points at Mason. He caused Calvin to change. And then he tried to rewrite that it happened.
Okay, I'm going to do something a little controversial.
Okay.
Do you know how little that narrows it down? Do you have any
You
idea?
know how often that happens.
Tell me something I don't.
Supremus is still looming over you, and Mason, who's still like lying on the ground,
Yeah.
probably holding his wrist as best
Yeah.
he can.
Yeah. Okay.
As Supremus is visibly shaking, similarly how he was earlier.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can you make a brawn roll?
Love to make a brawn roll. What is this for?
You're trying to dig yourself out, but not up. Out.
True. Excellent point.
To the side, which would not bury you alive.
That is. What? I think I do. Yes, I have gotten my brawn up to a +3. That is a 10.
Okay. I'll say you have grabbed Calvin, or at least as best you can,
What are you doing?
and are digging yourself out. You're not out yet, but you won't be taking you won't be taking harm yet. If you fail a roll, you'll take some harm from suffocation.
All right. Cool.
So, Constance.
Yeah. That is my name.
Would you like a little more time? Because
No.
I think he's already
Okay.
decided. He's trying to figure out how
because
to do it.
Supremus may do something to at least show Zach what happened.
Break my other arm.
No.
Well,
Not quite.
if I may, Supremus would, through his eyes, show a holographic recreation of what happened to Calvin, not from Mason, but what happened in this room, and how it was very clear, at least to Supremus, that Mason caused this. But he does not show the part where he was able to still interact with you during the time stop. It basically cuts off once Calvin gets to the pit, and a little after.
Okay.
And your first instinct is to brutally attack him?
He lied to me. Lied
You've been
to
doing that this
us.
time. From what I've heard.
Constance.
I'm going to shoot Mason in the back of the head.
I will not be doing that.
Execution style.
What a terrible notice for shooting.
The blade that was once meant to cleave the head of the
This
oil
will
will
probably
not
be
bleed
for the best, but it might hurt also.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna knock him unconscious.
Okay.
I'm just going to, with a gauntleted hand, just back of the head, just poof.
You've now killed Mason because you broke his
Well,
brain.
there's nothing you can do about this.
Do I not even get to roll grit to see if I pass out? See how many hits it takes?
You know what his brawn is.
It's a 12 on the dice.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
Hey, I want you to know, if you choose to roll grit to resist this, you're going to be taking more harm.
It was a joke.
Okay.
Was it?
As you
Yes,
do
it
take...
was.
How much harm are you at now, currently?
Oh, I have 3 left. I'm at 5.
Just
One harm.
Yeah.
As you
He's
go on,
unstable.
you are unstable and unconscious.
Yeah.
What a way to start a session.
What a way to start.
Start a
Let's
session.
start a session. It's
We're
been
an hour and 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
Monk.
Yeah, start it.
Would Nam like to come back?
Yeah, by this point, Nam would return.
Yeah, okay. So visibly you can tell
Yeah.
Nam has returned. Archibald, please make another brawn roll.
Love to. That is a 10.
Okay. You have dug yourself out. None of you can see that because it's under the pit. Or not under the pit, but out of sight. As basically this giant pit has just been dug. So it's just kind of metal and dirt around. But you and Calvin are out.
All right.
Can Zach still heal people? Is that a thing he can do?
Yes. But I need to use something to do it.
Either
Like
himself or someone else.
A person.
There's a pile of guts down there.
Are they? Is it?
Living thing. Yeah.
When
Not-
Nam
unfortunately.
comes
Okay,
back,
so Nam,
want
what would you like to do real
to-
quick?
just state
As Supremus
because
is
so
visibly
seeing
angry.
Oh no, really?
Okay.
I thought he was peachy.
Guys, I would have been able to roll discern intentions on him.
Constance.
Oh,
is
nice.
going
Good job.
to-
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Constance is going to stand, having made sure that Mason is unconscious and
Alive.
just lying there and
Supremus is standing as imposing as possible.
Not in a position to further
Zach
compromise his
could
arm.
not care less.
This isn't for Zach.
I'm aware.
Okay. Clearly, a lot of things have happened in a very short amount of time.
We know nothing. All he knows is that we got your distress signal.
Yes, I did activate it because I was being attacked by Calvin, who quite clearly was acting independently of Supremus. I want that very clearly stated. At least that has been my observation. This has nothing to do with what. This wasn't incited by Supremus. This also wasn't incited by us. At least not officially. Mason apparently took some amount of
Some creative liberties.
took some liberties in dealing with Calvin. But we don't really need to be rash about any of this. So why don't we all just take a minute, actually talk through what happened, and before anybody starts making some immediate snap judgments about any individual person's continued living. Yeah, let's
Roll.
just breathe.
Influence their actions.
You made it kind of hard to talk to the one person who
I
does
have
know what
information.
We need to
On-
heal him.
Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Yes, now.
I have information as well in tandem that correlates well with what happened.
What?
It's proof that what's going on, or at least the method of improving civilization, is not fully safe. It has a fault, and it's a very major one.
Please roll influence their actions. Constance.
No?
Or is there something else you're trying?
I would like to use my power here.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Essentially,
I have a curse.
what I want to do in this moment is create a field of
A zone of
no.
domain expansion.
I just want to create like an idealistic field. Basically, I want to like everybody in this room.
Everything seems to just go right.
Yeah, pretty much. Almost like no direct action requires a roll. It just automatically succeeds as if it were as if a 7 were rolled. That's what I would like to do in this moment.
So basically,
But this applies to everybody, including Supremus.
so what I'm
You may roll. You may not use a fate point on this.
Okay.
You must get a 12 plus.
Can I use tokens?
You may use tokens.
you can't. Well, you can only automatically succeed use power. You can't use tokens to increase use power.
Oh wait, yeah, no.
No. Can I use tokens instead of rolling?
Yes.
Okay,
How many
then
tokens do you have?
I have
Not enough.
4.
4 would technically be like
Hmm.
maybe an instance if you use all 4.
I'll use all 4.
Okay.
Let the dice tell us.
Now,
Yeah, let the dice tell
A
the
field.
story.
quickly, Archibald, would you like to get Calvin out
So
of the pit?
yeah, I have a plan.
Okay. Let's go with that first, real quick.
So Archie is he's. You see, well,
Who?
you guys don't see actually.
Who sees?
Calvin doesn't even. He's unconscious.
Just describe
So-
it anyway.
The narrator.
Archie removes a plate from his armor. Takes out a sort of disc. His one of his power drives, and puts back in the water manipulation one.
Okay.
And he's going to form a shimmering golden pool of liquid underneath them, and it will solidify and basically just be a platform, carry him back up.
Okay, roll use power.
Love to do that.
Oh, it's not like a disc spell that creates like a floating disc. Like that
Pretty much. Okay, that
Pretty much
is-
but out of water.
What was that spell?
That is an 8.
No idea.
Floating disc.
I'll say that works well enough. So all of you watch as these platforms of water form as, well, not platforms. It's one platform that's lifting Archibald and Calvin out of the pit. But as soon as you get like to the edge of the pit, it's just kind of dissipates. But you're able to get Calvin and jump off just as soon. Where you do see Zach and Trevor have arrived.
Ah, welcome.
Now, everyone except Mason, what would you like to do?
Well, fuck him, I guess.
Well, he's unconscious at the moment.
Yeah, that happens.
We do need to heal Mason.
Archie is stepping.
You both have healing.
Fix.
Archie
Yeah,
is stepping
I don't know
toward
if
him
his,
and
I don't know if
reaching.
his will fix a broken wrist.
And dislocated.
And broken.
I've done worse to one specific person in this town and fixed it.
Yeah, with a healing beam.
His name is Miles Trench.
Yeah, I don't know who that
Amalgamation.
is.
Yeah, remember him?
Yeah, you healed it. Mm-hmm. Is that what we're calling that?
Please roll your healing.
Backstory. Yeah,
Roll
I'd
your
love to.
healing.
All right. Oh yeah, that's the problem with this. I have to use spirit.
You
instead of
do.
cognition. All right. That is a 6. I will spend a token to make that a 7.
Is that? I believe that's one harm.
That is. Is it? Yeah, 1 harm.
Anything else, or just
It is just 1 harm. I
Um,
could actually. You know what?
one?
I
harm?
will
Yeah.
spend 4. Yeah.
To make
you know
that
what?
a
I'll
10?
spend 4 tokens to make that a 10.
Okay, you
Heal
are
2 harm
heal two,
plus
you're
you're stabilized.
Does he wake up?
No, he does not wake up.
Damn.
I'm at max tokens. I might as well.
Being
I want to ask out of game, is the reason why Supremus was able to still fully move, is it because he has no parts of being?
correct.
Okay, that's what I figured.
I'm assuming due to that he's partially outside of the store.
Yes. Because he has no parts of being,
He's not in it.
he does not count.
Mason doesn't know he has no part.
Technically, no. He's in the story, but
I'll
is
think
not
of
fully
it.
affected by it.
Anyway,
What a shit show.
that's just
Now that we've had a
Go
moment of
around.
calm, let's explain what actually happened here. I was trying to wait until you were at a peace of mind.
that's the exact opposite of what I'm feeling.
Did Mason say anything
We're just feeling pretty peaceful right now.
that didn't,
Okay.
that in particular set him off?
There was, but there's not any way that he would have known that it would.
So it was
Supremus is still here, right?
Yes, Supremus is still there.
So it was
Yeah.
an accident. Is that what you're saying?
It's likely that this result was an accident. Something that you don't know, Supremus, is that humans are inherently faulty. Our minds are what sets us apart. It's different than just machinery. They lock onto something, and if you become hyper fixated on it, it can drive you to madness. Within Calvin, there's for some reason this deep rooted hate, and it looks like it's been playing on loop for years upon years. As humans, we have to have outs. We have to have outlets for these types of things, coping mechanisms, something that's not plausible from machinery. It has to be mentally done. And I fear that Calvin has had no opportunity to do that. So it boiled over, and all it took was Mason saying even one word.
You could liken this to a machine powered by a combustion engine with no steam vents. No way to let the excess heat leak out. It just continues to build and build and build. And eventually, all it takes is one little misfire. And
Nam, can you roll influence their actions? Archibald, roll assist.
lovely. Oh, that's great.
No, you should roll hinder.
It's okay. It's a flat roll, so.
It'll do the same thing
Yeah, I
either way.
specifically want him to roll hinder.
Can I also roll assist based on my
Wait,
previous
You're doing a
conversation?
field.
Oh yeah, I am.
Where's
Domain
expansion?
I also forgot about that.
Yeah. So technically,
You
because
just
you were
did
doing
it,
a
sir.
field, you succeed.
Okay.
Oh, right. Don't have to roll?
That in my
No, I
mind, that
did
was
not
like,
get a 10
at
plus.
minimum.
Okay, so basically, you can't fail.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
Actually, it was
please
a
still
6.
roll, but if you fail, it counts as a 7.
That's a 6. Wait, my
So he
6 is a 7?
So he doesn't get any experience? Damn.
So technically you succeed. So if he gets a 9,
It's okay.
he
I
gets
already
a 10.
leveled up.
I know.
Is
I don't.
You cannot fail.
One of your mics is not like functioning. I don't know which one.
Are you talking about
one of you is like
Zane?
super
Because
quiet.
Zane's not supposed to be able to talk.
Oh, someone's mic isn't turned on.
Hello.
that'd be Zane's because
Oh,
he's
That would be
unconscious.
why, yeah.
So I'll
Oh,
explain.
then I think he
Because-
might be being picked up on somebody else's because somebody was
is,
like
yeah.
super quiet there.
Because Constance is doing his field of
Idealistic field.
idealistic field. You please still roll, but if you get anything under a 7, it counts as a 7.
Yes,
So no
I've
experience.
got 8 with no with
No,
Nam's not
you
the one
added
that's
1
good at influencing actions.
your plus.
But I'm gonna spend 2
Yeah.
tokens to make that a 10.
No,
You only need to spend one.
Spend 1 token.
Archibald rolled assist, so giving you a +1,
Oh.
so you only need to spend 1.
Oh. I will spend 1 token then.
So you're explaining this to him. You can see, in
The
a way,
gears turning.
almost literally the gears turning in his brain
coming out of the top of his head.
as he's like looks away, is just looking down at Mason. I was unaware of Calvin's emotions on the matter. He never told me how he felt. I am not equipped for human emotions or understanding them.
Fortunately,
But you can be.
You do seem to have a capacity for feeling them to the minimum.
Yes.
The minimum.
Understanding is the hard.
And at the very least,
It's difficult for us as well.
you do seek to be better, or I think an alternative but still accurate way of putting it, to be better is to change, to grow. I think that I think your goal can still be achieved. Now, obviously, the shadow orb is still a problem that has to be sorted out, but that notwithstanding, I think you'll be able to do more for humanity than maybe you even originally thought. And I think that can be accomplished by working with Archibald. I think you and Archibald working together can not only achieve a middle ground, but maybe even something better.
I would like you to roll influence their actions.
Okay.
Remember, you cannot fail.
Yeah.
And you cannot use a fate point for this because of your field.
Yeah.
Can I assist?
I'll say you already assisted.
Nah, yeah. That's what I was guessing.
Do you want a dice tray to roll? Do you want a dice tray to roll in?
A dice tray.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
I have my empty food box.
Ooh, yum.
Young.
Board.
What did you get?
A 7.
Okay.
Well, it's an 8.
No.
He can't assist me. He's already assisted.
Oh, that's another one.
Unless Zach would like to.
Well,
Why would I want to do that?
Exactly.
Well, I think this is a terrible idea.
I do not fully understand, but I would like to try. But first, I would like to kill you. Break this deal of ours. Once
Yeah.
we do that, then I can focus my efforts on understanding.
Yeah, how many days are left on that deal again, narrator?
Captain.
4.
Captain.
4, okay.
So, yeah, Zach.
He's turning to Trevor.
To Trevor.
Captain. Would it be alright if I take... What do I even call him?
Mason.
Well, I know that.
The author?
Me more officially.
Oh, no, the writer. Sorry, I can't call him the author.
Mason, sorry, please.
He's not
Yeah.
part of the team. He doesn't have a
Zach's going to pick up Mason. And start
If I
walking
may.
outside.
Before you leave.
Did you break his hand? He needs the general area, but yeah.
I
That would be mostly...
acted rashly. May I fix my
Answer the
mistake?
question.
Yes.
I've been told the way you fix things. Zach's going to walk outside.
That is. That's fair. I understand.
Yeah, I have been
Yeah.
told of the way you fix things.
Concrete is going... Trevor's going to follow you.
Nope, Trevor, you're in charge. You need to be a part of this.
I don't want to.
That's not.
I
Really,
don't want to do it.
that's not really up to you.
I know.
You need to stay in there. The deck does take.
Zach saying that, I know you left, but Zach saying that does seem to actually hurt Supremus.
This is the first time Zach has. This is the second time Zach has even encountered this man. This thing. I think that's funny.
I am sorry for the way I acted.
To be frank, it's. Yeah. No, it is understandable. I have done very many similar things. But what's important is to remember that one human should not reflect the attitudes or beliefs of the rest of us.
In my efforts to search for a way to break the deal, which are very few, there was one I found possible. For me, at least. And perhaps Smiles as well.
We could
I-
heal ourselves.
Hesitated on pursuing. Have you heard of the broker?
Tree! The tree!
Only recently, yes.
It is a being outside of everything capable of making contracts. I could offer my deal in exchange. The breaking of my deal in exchange for something. I do not know precisely what this broker accepts, but I know the price will be high. Even if you do not make a similar deal to me, I would ask that you accompany me there. If you would.
I'll have to get it approved, but I can't think of a reason why. Not a legitimate enough reason, anyway, why they wouldn't allow me to go.
As Trevor's standing there,
Yep.
you have my approval.
Great.
I'll make sure to let Hawthorne know whenever
Yeah.
I can.
I think we all know it's best that I, and certainly also Supremus, get out of this. Yeah.
Don't accept anything you can't. Don't give anything that you can't
Yeah.
live without.
If there's anything that you need that I can provide, within certain limitations, I will assist.
500 cigarettes.
4 geese. Don't ask why.
Archie actually could provide.
28 stab wounds.
Actually, I can do that.
Would Nam like to add anything? Or would he like to leave with Zach and Mason?
No, I mean, he hasn't even seen the Supremacy. He's not going to add anything. He's just going to sit and watch, and make sure.
Just making sure.
Yeah, kind of inspect a little bit, see the body signs that the Supremacist might show.
Definitely seems remorseful.
Okay. I think there are a couple of things that I will need to check on and make sure are in order, but provided that everything goes over smoothly, I'll be ready to accompany you sometime soon.
As soon as you can would be preferred. But I
Understood.
agree, I must think. I must ask all of you to leave. Please.
Yeah.
And as all of you leave, Supremus is going to, you watch as he ascends on his platform.
So, whenever I was healing Mason, I grabbed a certain item off of him.
What'd you take?
What was that?
Remember the entire goal of this operation to begin with?
Yeah.
The little
Exactly.
memory copy
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. So, Archie...
Ironically, there's the 2 people that were involved with that are right here. Both
Yeah.
of them unconscious. Well, Mason is
yeah.
gone.
And so Archie is going to, under the guise of, inspecting him to make sure it didn't cause any too much damage removing that. He's going to slip that in and
do the copy.
So,
which it does require a roll.
yes.
You're still under the field.
Oh, we are.
Well,
That's
you are.
really good.
Keep that in mind.
I mean, I'm leaving.
So
He
no.
was doing that while inspecting. That was
Okay,
happening while
okay.
the conversation was going on.
Yeah.
Mm.
What'd you get?
He doesn't like the sounds. The
All right. That is an 8, and I'm going to burn my last 2 tokens to make that a 10.
All right. So everything transfers over
Smart code.
Yeah.
properly.
And it is the target is prevented from noticing through technological means.
Well, yeah. So Calvin will not know that this has occurred.
Now, if Supremus did a deep dive on his memory,
He would know.
would notice that it was affected.
Tampered with.
Tampered.
But
Yeah.
that may not happen.
Yeah.
So after that,
He would
does
also probably
Archibald
assume
just leave?
Yeah.
Does Archibald just leave?
Or yeah.
After all of this?
After verifying there is no actual harm to him from that.
Mhm.
Well, aside from removing
Yeah.
the technological side of him was mostly already isolating it.
Uh-huh.
Largely.
So,
Good.
now that everyone is left, I do have a question for everybody. Real quick.
Tree.
No
Tree?
tree.
Tree.
No tree.
Tree.
No tree.
Tree.
Oh.
No tree.
Where would everyone like to go? Where does Zach take Mason?
Well, while the whole conversation is happening, Zach takes Mason directly outside.
So, when they all leave, are you still directly outside?
That will depend. We haven't gone to me.
I just asked what you were doing.
Well, I was taking him outside.
Yeah, this is after the conversation.
Yes,
Would you have taken him somewhere?
I took him outside so that I could heal him.
Okay, then please spend tokens or roll your power to do so.
Just grab a random scroll and be like, "Come here."
come here.
I'm using a tree.
Squirrel.
Just
Toss
a random
aside
tree.
dead squirrel.
How
Squirrel.
many tokens?
Toss aside dead
How
squirrel.
many tokens do you have?
Well, for later.
3.
2. I'll say.
Okay.
I heal
It
too.
doesn't kill the tree
I heal too.
completely. No, you're healing fully.
Your hand is getting thick.
Your hand,
I heard two,
Is,
so I thought I was healing two arms.
yeah,
That too
everything is cracking back together as you wake up.
Oh, I was gonna do a personal roll. Bastard.
As you wake up.
So, what do you do when you just wake up on the ground?
He sits up very
You're
quick.
holding him.
Yeah.
So it's more you walked over
Kind of.
as you're holding him up.
Hopefully your head's not too close to immediately in front of Mason, because Mason
Yeah.
sits up very quickly.
Yeah, I'll just.
Hey. It's okay.
Oh,
You're safe.
God.
I got you out of it.
Oh, God.
I need you to tell me what happened.
I mean, pretty much just Calvin changed and then everything went down. I'm assuming everyone told you already. Oh my God.
Nam mentioned that you said something that accidentally provoked him.
Yeah, I was trying to
What was the plan?
get him to drop his guard so I could get in close.
And it didn't.
No, I didn't expect.
It didn't get what you wanted.
Well,
What you were expecting.
he dropped his guard, of course, but I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't even know he was a special. I didn't even think he was a special.
You did not mean for that to happen.
It wasn't natural. None of
Your
this
wrist
is.
is okay.
What?
Based on
Your wrist
what
is okay.
Mason is saying,
Yeah.
you realize what happened to Calvin is what happened to you and your friends. The unnatural connection,
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
which Mason has never truly properly encountered.
The one that just happens.
The ones who were not born with the ability
Mm-hmm.
for connections. Even though Constance did not have one, it was made clear that he was born with with one.
With one. Mm-hmm.
So this is Mason encountering for the first time
Someone's power activated.
a non-special with powers.
What is this?
Not counting Alfonso.
Not counting
Here's
Alfonso.
a weird case.
Something different.
Mm-hmm. I have some experience with this kind of thing. Not exactly, half human, half robot man getting an ability, but unexpected abilities. I'm actually one of those people.
Yeah.
And it's scary. And I know that it's scary. But you're safe now.
Mhm.
You're okay. We'll fix this. The way Supremus acts with, as far as I can see, in his goal and what he was doing, it reminds me a lot. And I hate to bring this up, but it does remind me a lot of Kane. No. You, Kane. Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who claims what their goals are noble and necessary. to better the world. And generally, no matter what you tell them, it doesn't seem to change their minds. I'm not sure how to solve this problem. And frankly, I'm not entirely sure of what he was wanting. Whatever it is, I don't think we should give that to him. If humanity needs to be improved, it should not be by anyone else's doing but their own.
Well, it seemed like his talk with Archie and Constance was going well.
No offense, but I don't,
I don't
trust
know.
them to be talkers.
Weird.
Wow.
The only reason Archie was able to do anything was because of Constance's zone of don't kill, please.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know if I'd trust them to be talkers, but I do trust them.
I know. And I'm glad you do.
God, my head.
That's not something I can fix, unfortunately. I can get you. Come on. Zach's gonna help Mason to his feet.
Can we emerge this one?
Yes. Around this time, I would say that everyone inside is now emerging from the facility.
Emergence tree.
You doing all right, Mason? It's Trevor.
Hey,
Yeah.
You're finally awake.
You were trying to cross the border into.
Yeah, I just... Oh, God. A splitting headache.
Imagine why.
I can't. He didn't touch my head.
Well, someone did.
Anyways, how'd it go in there afterwards?
Well, we managed to resolve the situation, and Supremus not only is apologetic for his rashness, which I can't blame him for, but also seems interested, at the very least, in working with Archibald in the future about trying to still prepare willing volunteers. So, yeah, despite everything that happened in the last 20 minutes, I think we got the best out of that we could have.
That's a step in the right direction.
Yes, we at least don't, right now, have a giant red homicidal robot to deal with. And hopefully we won't.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry I knocked you unconscious out there. I just thought it would be better because I wanted to prevent you from experiencing further physical trauma and also from indicting yourself.
Yes.
He did not mean to do it.
It's probably for the best. I mean, all is well that ends well and all. God.
Also, I couldn't exactly tell what happened there, but it... Did you attempt to use your powers?
Yeah, he stopped it.
What?
Jinx.
He
No, that's not your power.
in the middle of me trying to change what I thought would fix the situation, he grabbed my arm. And that's when he broke it.
Who else was able to do that we know of?
The only other person that
Being still interact with things.
the only other person I know
Yeah, you're right.
that
Oh, well, you know one guy.
well, the only other person I know that's been able to interact with it is Kane.
Here.
He didn't say here.
That's
He
They
said
also
person.
don't know who Necro
He
is.
said person.
So there's no point in explaining all of that.
That's
right
true.
now.
Yeah.
Well, he is somebody who exists outside of things.
That probably explains it.
He has no essence,
You tried to use your
which I
power.
imagine is important to the story.
That probably
Probably.
explains it.
You tried to use your power.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know in the future, I suppose. Good to know about anybody else who might not have parts of being also.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go brief Chip and Leon on all this.
Please try and get into contact with Hawthorne.
I'm trying my hardest.
You really gotta do something about it, guys. That seems like a big design flaw.
I'll talk to Chip. And Trevor will.
Maybe Kimberly can figure out something.
Or you could just have a satellite crash into the plane.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Don't you mean a plane crash into satellite?
No.
Throw 2 buildings into the plane.
Two built.
Guys, 11-9.
7-6.
Thanks for coughing directly into the mic.
You're welcome.
How pressing is Legion?
Quite. It's taken over the entire mines and tried to take Hal. Corrupt him, possess him,
That's not
consume
good.
him.
What was that?
How? I said that's not good.
Oh, okay. I was
How or-
genuinely about to...
how on-
I thought you said
Oh.
that's not a problem.
Oh no! How unfortunate.
How unfortunate. Uh-oh. How unfortunate.
Anyway.
Given how little intel we actually have about that situation, I feel confident in making very short or very quick judgment about the situation, being that I am a person who does not have a set of skills that would exactly lend to the solving of that problem in a very helpful way.
I did find out that I can teleport without them. The nanobots and curses on effect.
Yeah, we should try to get into the one person who I think would be best at this is the one person that we know can actually talk to machines. We should try to get in contact with Kimberly, but also Archibald, given your expertise with technology.
Where are you guys right now? I haven't decided.
There.
Right outside.
Yeah,
okay.
we're right at
Okay, great.
How would assume
Alright.
you
I had been thinking about something while you guys talked about where you had went, and I was like, I don't know if Arch is here or not. I'm just gonna
Can he be here?
leave that. Yeah,
Can he
no,
be here,
is.
please?
If it's just outside, yeah, he is there.
Okay, great. Archibald, given that you have an extensive expertise in technology, I think you should also be a part of it. I'd want also to talk to Chip. That will obviously have to be approved by Concrete, as well as my actual dismissal from that project.
I did block the cave entrance, doing my best to stop.
Well, hopefully that
For
will
all
buy us
the
some time.
good that
Slow
will
them
do in the
down,
long run.
please.
It may slow them down. Yes,
Smart.
There might be other entrances, perhaps in the sewers.
I believe the best way to the best method of slowing them down would be to exploit their automatic self-destruct feature.
They do also seem vulnerable to my stun attacks.
Pocket
I see.
sand.
No.
It's a joke.
So that is technically how you were healed.
Yes. As
Pocket sand.
do those seem to trigger the self-destruct feature?
No.
No.
Actually, I took some back to the rogue base
Oh, I see.
to
Interesting.
allow Chip or Leon to study them. Perhaps we
Wonderful.
could find a connection between them all and just shut them all off.
That would be very difficult, but it is theoretically
I
possible.
was planning on going back into the cave as Curse. I can't seem to do anything about that.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
Yes. Interesting. Well,
Or we
Mason,
Yeah.
hopefully Legion has all of its parts of being, depending on how
I
that
don't know if that
works
counts
for
as any-
robots.
as it's a.
Well, hopefully,
I don't know how Supremus.
point
handled it,
is,
to be honest.
I hope your abilities can work on it, because we unfortunately discovered that they would have been less than helpful in actually dealing with the pyramid and supremacy things. Actually, it came to a legitimate conflict, but
Yeah.
Let's keep that power usage to a minimum. That seems like it would be a good idea. especially if
particularly
not
given that it
necessary.
doesn't seem to affect Supremus.
Right, but Legion entirely
If
separate
we don't,
from
if
Supremus.
we don't have to,
Yes, I'm aware.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
It's
Does Nam have anything to add?
Hi, Nam.
I was actually curious if I'm there or not.
I
Yeah,
I would
figured.
imagine
Yeah,
so.
you'd still be there.
I love how he was in the same.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I'm there or not, that I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'll just stay
No,
quiet.
you'd
I'm
still
not
be
sure.
there.
Emma, you're
Um,
gonna die.
I don't know why, but every time that it seems like I get involved, some weird nonsense seems to happen.
It's the town. I
It's-
promise. It's the
Yeah,
town.
things can
Yeah.
happen here that just can't happen
It was
anywhere
already
else.
happening before you arrived. You just simply walked into the middle
Oh
of
my
it.
gosh, is that the
Yeah.
tableau? He said the thing. I want to go to tree.
Well,
Maybe next.
Also,
I-
he looks at Mason. The mission, the objective here was accomplished.
Good.
Apparently, this town is quite literally like a pull of some type of energy that has like causal properties.
Yeah, things have been happening strange in this town for
I
a
wonder if
very
there's
long
a
time.
giant numium deposit underneath the town.
Oh my god,
Oh.
you would not believe this.
Also, I think that's
Whoa!
That seems
I think that's
unlikely.
or not fully. Like, I don't think there's a full correlation there.
Yeah. I just thought it'd be a funny thing to say in the moment.
Yeah.
It's
actually the-
Shut up.
It
That's
is a
what I argued.
correlation, not a causation.
There's like thousands of Dwayne Johnsons underneath
Shit!
at any point.
Anyway,
Oh,
Okay. Let's just look at this from an objective perspective. I understand that Mason is not an official.
is this the best thing to be talking about directly outside of Supremus's base?
who's talking right now? Is that Curse?
This is Patrick.
No, it's Curse now.
No,
That sounds like the Curse
That
ones.
is precisely why Archie was very careful with his words when he said that there.
Fair.
I
Wait. I'm actually considering this.
That
Curse?
is what forgiveness sounds like.
Yes, Curse.
Screaming and then
There's
silence.
nothing we're discussing
welcome.
that Supremus doesn't already know.
Legion.
I told him of Legion.
Oh, that's true.
He literally brought the nanobot. Dust.
The nanodust.
the nanodust.
And Supremus was like, yeah, that.
That's shit. That's nothing. I can do nothing with
fine,
it.
I'll make a person roll
I'll
to
tell
see
you
if
something
Archie
special,
would
kid.
bother
I can
mentioning
do fuck all with this.
This
This
is
is-
literally
that.
dirt.
Alright.
Wow. This is worthless.
Yeah.
This is it's less than worthless, my boy.
We could perhaps move this conversation elsewhere.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Smart.
That's
Come on.
fine. Can we do that?
I completely agree because there's something that needs to be said. I think.
Yeah, that's a great thing to say.
Okay.
Walk.
You
Follow.
teleport somewhere then?
Yeah, sure. Alright, wait, is there, what's the limit? Is it 2?
Is he the best
Oh,
person
no,
to
it-
teleport?
Okay, I
I'm
can-
not a best person to teleport. You know what happens when I teleport.
I can
Tokens
carry-
do you have?
I can
One.
carry one or two people with me. When-
Maybe if
and,
I
and,
had
and I have to roll.
3.
Okay, can we just for the sake of plot and pacing,
You're all somewhere else.
just,
Yeah.
Where would you like
Yes,
to be?
you're in the town hall. You're
No.
I'm in my
Where
apartment
are
in
you
my bed in
going?
jammies asleep.
Why don't
with
we
your
just
coffee in hand.
heroic HQ unless Archibald stipulates otherwise?
No, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
also the potential of the bunker for safety.
Yeah.
Reasons.
No, let's do the HQ.
What?
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying.
I'd like to simply state from
Now say you're back at the heroic HQ, but just not in.
Yeah, for whatever name's about to
Trevor's
say.
office.
I will make a point. Damien doesn't need to know any of this.
Yes. Therefore, that's why I suggested the bunker.
Well,
No, we can go to the HQ. It's just
Yeah, but
Damien
like
just
Damien just needs to be muzzled and
Go somewhere
yeah.
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
Go
can-
clean the toilets.
Chip can just have him. I
Go
don't
to the
know.
toilets.
Yeah.
So Damien
Anyway.
will be
Hey,
sent somewhere
yeah, go
else.
supervise.
Okay. About Mason's power usage specifically, I want to look at this from a more objective perspective. Mason's power is, and I recognize that Mason is not an official member of the Heroic and not, also isn't an agent of Cloud.
Nor do I think he wants to be either of us.
Which is perfectly fine. But so long as Mason is willing to cooperate with us, we should take advantage of the greatest insurance policy that we have access to, which is the ability to, if things go sideways, prevent that from ever happening. I think that is particularly relevant when dealing with problems like Legion. Obviously, we don't need Mason for day-to-day use. It's not like we're going to be calling on him constantly to be like, hey, come get coffee with me or something. It's, hey, for this massive problem that could spiral out of control very quickly if not handled correctly, let's
I'm scared.
use,
Planning on saying.
Damn.
or at least make sure that we have every tool at our disposal.
When I last requested that he reverse something, namely you revealing the location of the shadow orb, he denied it on the grounds that he does not. What exactly was? What did he say again?
I can't remember.
I love people talking about Mason like he's not there.
On
I said, look at this from an
Moral.
objective perspective.
I know that's fair.
Quite literally, I framed this up. Yeah, let's forget personal dynamics here. for a second.
that's gonna do that. Yeah.
and Archie is pointing out.
I think-
he actually said no for ethical reasons.
For specific
Yeah,
reasons.
I think specifically it was.
Had to pull up the clip. Courtney,
Uh,
bring up the exact time.
I think-
Courtney.
I think the specific thing he said was, I don't feel it's necessary because a different resolution can be reached. I feel like that's what he was. It's not what he. I specifically remember that's what I said. You rolled discern intentions, realized I was lying, but you never looked into it.
Okay. All right. So
So do you want Mason to know?
when I last requested
He rolled a
That
really good
he-
discern intent.
change something, namely that you revealed to Supremus the location of the shadow orb, he was very hesitant to use his powers, and it seemed, well, my best guess is that he has ethical issues with it.
Okay. That I can understand on some level, but let's look at this not from a from a perspective of respecting personal agency, and look at it as a situation of, hey, 7 of my friends just got eaten by a giant robot swarm. Let's make that not have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess I get the ethical concerns, but in this situation, it's like, I feel like what's at jeopardy here isn't people's personal autonomy, it is lives. And I think we're all pretty motivated here, in our own ways and with our own organizations, to protect this town, right? Zach?
Yes.
Concrete, that's quite literally our jobs.
Yes.
Mason, you also seem to have a very vested interest in doing that.
Mhm.
I'm not telling you what to do. I can't. None of us can actually do that because you're not in our chain of command. So I think we also understand that if we were to bring you along, we can ask you to do something, but we're also not making Mason do anything that he... Yeah, we can't make him do anything.
Nam, what were you going to say before we left?
Oh, right. Apparently something needs...
It was definitely not going to be said outside. It's definitely once we
Yeah,
get
well,
away from.
We are
You're
inside
back
now.
inside.
Yeah.
We're inside of the.
We're in
Okay.
the heroic base,
Yeah.
the cloud base, place.
I think I have a misunderstanding of, I guess, your group's relationships. Do you not trust each other at
That's a good
all?
question.
Hmm.
It's a very. Do you are we counting? Are we counting Archibald and Mason in this, or just the heroic?
Who are you referring to specifically? Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone right here.
Everyone.
Oh,
We have...
no. Zach just straight up says no.
We have a complicated and problematic history, particularly when it comes to trusting people. And there was a time when we were a legitimate group, but had issues prioritizing, figuring out how to prioritize what each of us thought was most important, figuring out how to actually like work as a team. So we determined that
We determined that?
it was
It was determined.
Did Constance make that correction?
it was determined that there are individuals in this group who, to put it lightly, work best as individuals. And because of that, there isn't...
I think your own answer, or I guess lack thereof, is kind of proof of the issues between you all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this now. The instance that happened in there showcases the fact that you guys do not work together. You're going towards the same goal. You don't do the same things to get to it, and that's going to kill people. And Mason, being this extremely, not, I shouldn't say volatile, but holds the potential to be extremely volatile, is something that's crucial to you all working. I don't know why you feel the need to lie about this. Because in this situation, having everyone on the same page is going to get you closer to this accomplishment.
Is he referring to like he feels like Constance was lying and misdirecting him?
No, I'm saying Mason is lying and
Mason.
misdirecting you.
Oh.
About what specifically?
About
To be candid.
what occurred inside there. Basically, like, yeah.
I do believe his goal was to misdirect Supremus rather than us. However, yes, I would like a clear picture of what exactly happened.
Again, the intention is understandable, but in this case scenario, while you guys are working towards the same goal, you're keeping information separated from each other.
Yeah, there's reasons for that.
I could say something as well, because obviously, Constance, you and I, we don't exactly meld. We don't really. I should say that I don't necessarily find am fond of you.
I like
But
the honesty.
what does everyone know about this purple shard of glass, for example?
This is actually a rainbow shard of glass, for once.
Rainbow, sorry.
Actually,
As Archie, he's still carrying the staff, and he flips it over to the other side, and you see this rainbow shard of glass reforming out of a greenish energy. This is a shard of a mirror, a particular brand of interdimensional mirror known as the Visionary Lens.
I did not know that.
It allows for
Visionary
mirror.
Visionary lens is a Pathfinder thing.
It allows when completed, when a mirror is repaired or is utilized in certain technologies, it allows for transdimensional viewing and
potentially travel.
in various ways travel.
Done that.
It was inserted into the neck of Calvin Strom by Constance Young.
I stabbed him with it, to be clear.
Yes, rather violently.
In self-defense.
I did not know
It was not in self-defense. It was in an act of aggression.
He believed it was self-defense.
Now, out of game, I want to make it clear, from what I remember, you did not mean to stab him. He rushed at you, and you stabbed him on instinct.
No, what happened was he basically told Archie, hey, you're coming, Tracy knows, and we're going, and he was holding a gun to us.
In essence, what happened was Constance was protecting you
Yeah.
at that moment.
Archie didn't feel like he needed protecting,
But
and
that's
so he
not the
saw
point
that.
here.
Archie
I know,
interpreted
I get
that
it.
as
No, I
just
get
an act of violence.
No, that's fair.
Constance did not mean to kill Calvin Strong. He did not know what that shot of glass was going to do.
I feel like that's a big stipulation.
Yeah.
Which is like prior to that, Constance had been he had, I believe, killed at least one person before that moment. But because Calvin's death was so horrific and violent, that is why Constance had such a he had a
visceral reaction.
he was sick after because he was like, oh, that was horrific and disgusting and
This is
not what I
all
intended.
out of game, just establishing for the
Mm-hmm.
players who were there for kind of a reminder.
Or not there.
Or not there. So, please
It
continue.
was
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I threw
wild.
up afterwards.
Wild decisions.
Yeah,
And-
we know.
And after the contact was made between the glass and his neck, Calvin Strom was... So, Archie holds up his palm and sort of an illusion form, hologram forms of just something collapsing in on itself and not in an erratic and
Imploding.
violent way.
Imploding. Yeah. Inverting in on itself.
And
Which is why Calvin is mostly robot.
and he, after this violent dimensional event, he seems to have ended up in the beyond, where we have located the base of Supremus. Supremus found him there and tried to repair him, which has led to what you see now. I have also used a piece of the same mirror to build a interdimensional portal of my own. A gateway of sorts.
I used a shard of a mirror to temporarily replace myself. Well,
What?
did I or did the other one? It's hard to remember sometimes. My memories
What?
were merged.
Wait. Replace yourself with what?
Myself. It's hard to explain. I can explain it if you need me to. Or if you
Yeah,
want
I
me
would
to.
love... later, but yes. Yes.
Definitely not now.
complicated.
This
It's
is
Like you swapped
My
important.
memories got merged with another alternate version of myself.
like
I
one
wonder...
A?
Yes.
Oh.
And he used a mirror shard to kind of replace me
But it also kind of feels like you still.
because I have the memories of him as well.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Very uncomfortable.
Yes.
So, he explained.
They thought it
but-
would fix me. It
So
did
you're kind
not.
of effectively just Zach 1.
Yes. It's weird because James and Weston thought it would fix me. It did not. It made things a lot worse, memory wise.
Interesting.
Interesting.
What's up, Weston?
Well, so in response to your question, Nam, statement. One of the reasons we have issues sharing information with each other is due to one particular member in this group frequently and consistently revealing information that should not be made public knowledge
Which
to
is,
people who should not have that knowledge.
that is an opinion, to be clear.
No, it's
It is
incorrect.
It is a
It's
demonstrable
objective.
fact. You have on countless occasions, on 17 occasions,
He points out exact numbers.
you have revealed information
Imagine Carson's been
that
keeping
has
track.
caused
That would be
direct
hilarious.
harm to us and to this town.
I recognize that my actions have consequences, but I will also point out for every bit of information that I have not shared and people have held, I am willing to bet more or an equal amount of harm has been caused.
it's not a contest about who's done what worse. This is so dysfunctional. It's almost like you're a broken family.
That's funny, actually. That's very funny.
Not inaccurate.
I am very honest with the people I trust.
Listen, I'll be completely honest. Right now is not the time to be rehashing the problems that this group has faced. Right now, it is very clear that we can focus on something, even though we are not working together in an official capacity, and that is fine. So long as we can work together to accomplish something, particularly I have confidence in Archibald to be able to work with Supremists in the future so that horrific, monstrous actions aren't taken out on the willing volunteers of people who responded to Supremacist's offer, which I can also trust Mason to have the interest of, if not himself or the people closest to him, the interest of the town in mind, which when it comes to dealing with Legion, I think is particularly relevant, which is why I think personal convictions notwithstanding, it's important for him to be there. So that if things go horrifically wrong, like your friends getting eaten by robots, he can be there to undo that, not undo the sovereignty of any individual person's action.
And not to mention his ability to gather information.
Mm-hmm.
We understand that we are not a particularly functional group. That is something that has been well established, and not something that I think needs to be relived or reinvestigated. I think for the time being, it's just best if we focus on solving the problem and...
Yes, we have a capacity to accomplish objectives together. Beyond that, though, things get more messy.
Delegating tasks to people that we know are good at them.
What do you think, Captain? Who's been here this whole conversation?
I don't want to be!
I actually established that you were not talking in Concrete's office, which is where he is.
Oh.
He was with us.
He is here.
No, I said
The reason,
Yeah.
the reason I was bringing up the dysfunction, my apologies if I touched a nerve, but the bigger picture here is that you're risking the lives of others by withholding that information. I think it was very important to have known that Constance stabbed Calvin in the neck with a glowing shard.
Yeah, I had no idea that.
These types of things, when you're bringing in, or not bringing in, but when you're involving others, is rather important details. You can devise a better game plan once all the cards are on the table. And if the problem of the past is divulging too much, then that's something to need to be worked on. You can't get better at something by just ignoring it.
Frankly, yes, I agree with you. I have been recently but frankly, I have been commanded to be less forthcoming with information, particularly to people who are outside of Cloud's command structure.
I see.
I'm not saying that I would have told you that otherwise, but I'm saying that it is my instinct to share information that I think is important, and that I think will will spiral us to the most immediate solution.
Obviously, I don't know anything about what you guys have done in the past.
That is
so.
doing that.
Say that again.
Obviously, I don't know what happened in the past that possibly got people killed or injured or whatever. But I'm just stating this from an outside perspective, seeing, not even being told, but seeing this happening is very jarring.
No, yeah, I'm sure. My apologies. I wish I had gotten there sooner.
Also, I am a little bit confused as to what specifically Nam is referring to.
I think
Seeing Constance stabbing Calvin in the
Yeah.
neck.
he probably should have been told that.
Oh, that.
Or that should have been mentioned
Okay.
at all.
That would have probably assisted in Nam / Manic helping the situation better
Mm.
if he knew
Or
that.
at the very least,
had
avoiding
happened.
bringing up. Yeah, avoiding bringing
Yeah.
up.
That definitely should have came up in the discussion. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's certain information that will help what he is currently happening not being told.
Okay. So it seems that
Yeah.
we neglected. Well. Actually, wait. Did everyone in person? Did everyone like Mason knew about that, for example? Did he know about?
Everyone but Zach did.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So it seems that
Is this thing?
we forgot.
Well, I'm playing tomorrow.
Which is just odd to me, but
Doug Hitty said
I
it would
get
be
it.
fine.
Yes. In this particular instance, it was less intentionally not sharing information and more forgetting that this was not knowledge that was known already. Which is
It
something
came off
that-
as your actions to kind of withhold information from each other led to this. But I can understand if this happened a while ago.
This was 2 years ago?
At least 2 years.
This was roughly 2 years ago.
Okay. Apologies for bringing it up. But on top of that, Mason's also lying to you about how the conversation went. But it seems like you don't really
Yes.
care towards that fact. So
And Mason, how exactly did you get him to that point?
I
What? What?
Was-
Nathan having to bring it up.
was trying to get him off his guard, get him to a point at least where I could get close enough, because I'm not the best in combat,
Hey, Patrick.
and I felt like if I tried to do anything, get too close, he'd attack or something. I don't know. And when I attempted to provoke him, I brought up, in an attempt to turn his feelings towards Supremus and get it to where he was ignoring me and I could get as close to him as I needed, I ended up bringing up the fact, not Constance stabbing him directly, but I mentioned why, if he's so important to what Supremus has going on, why was Constance invited up there but he wasn't?
I see.
And he then started to freak out, and well, his head split in two, and then he slammed me into the ground, and then stabbed Manic, and then threw me through a doorway into Manic, and then
I
took
think
off
we
down
get
the
the
hall.
picture.
It induced a
Accidental power activation.
yes, but through emotional
Distress.
distress.
Exactly what Archibald said happened.
Yeah,
But he didn't say the accident part earlier.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
It was an
Almost
unintended.
verbatim.
It was an unintended
Yeah.
consequence.
yes.
Could not have been
It wasn't
foreseen.
something. Well, I should have predicted it. I didn't have that data to begin with. I didn't have the data that. But I should have known that there would be more lasting effects than that. I should have. I had theorized.
Let's not think about what
I never
should have
stated it,
happened.
though. This is along the same line as Nam was pointing out that we were not sharing information properly. I had theorized that there might be more lasting effects, though I was imagining more along the dimensional side of things, such as creating fractures of some kind. But I should have voiced those theories, those
Right.
And now
We
this
should talk about what we're
analysis.
going to be doing now,
Yes.
and not what we should have done. There's no use thinking about that.
I
That
mean,
is incorrect.
There's no use thinking about what we could have done, and rather
Analyzing
think
what we
about
did
what we can do
incorrectly in a
now.
previous situation.
I'm not saying we shouldn't think about the mistakes we've made. I'm saying
it's empty.
we should discuss what we should change for the future.
This is exactly what I was trying to state before you chose to interrupt me.
Well, it's
We all know what we did wrong.
it's clear that from here on out, it should likely be Archibald and Constance dealing with Supremus, since they're the most comfortable with him and he trusts them the most. And I'm fairly certain there's nothing else important in town to look towards besides Legion. And the dog, but I don't know what that was. The cat. No, that was Legion.
Those were also Legion.
That was Legion's.
Legion. So it'd probably be best for Archibald and Constance to deal with Supremus and call for help if need be, and I and Zach figure out a way to deal with Legion and call for help if need be.
That was Zach said something about nanobots.
That's
that's Legion.
That
It's
is the next issue on the agenda.
Kind of hard to explain, but it's a bunch of nanobots that have grown beyond their purpose.
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Which apparently is currently the more pressing matter.
As you've stated, it does seem to be growing out of control. We need to do something.
It's
to
probably
at
been
least
out of
limit
control
that.
since it got out.
Yes.
It needs to be purged.
I'm glad all of you, Chip, who has been sitting at his
Yeah.
desk this entire time.
Oh, hey, yeah, you're here too. He just went,
so
I do him in
I'm
this
glad
episode.
that all of you have, for now, put aside your differences. But I will point out that this is the heroic base and not the anyone who feels like coming here base.
What have you done?
I think we got approval from Concrete.
Given that he walked in the door with us and did not object.
No, he had left before then.
Oh, he had?
Oh,
Not officially.
Well, to be fair, we're two official members.
those three are not.
Yeah, what's your
It may
point?
be. I got it over. I've
What is the
learned a
rules,
lot
though?
from this conversation, so I think that I'll be heading out then. I'm still going to be around if you need questions or need help with something, but ultimately, I got what needed to be said done. I've done what I wanted to. Have a good evening, day. And I'm just going to leave.
Have a show with the problem.
All right. And if you would like, Tyler, you are welcome to leave the call.
Sure. Bye.
bye.
Bye. Thank you for
You'll get
joining
to
us.
experience.
I forgot that was his
That's
name.
already-
Two? We'll see.
Dominique.
Actually, this will
He's
be
just gonna listen now.
this will be pending. This will be pending Concrete's approval, but we do need to.
You should switch. Okay.
We do need to. Yeah, assign specific people to specific tasks. Like I recommended, I think we do contact Kimberly. I think we also, I think Chip, maybe even Leon has some expertise to lend to this. Archibald all have impressive repertoires with dealing with technology. Mason is good. Zach is also a great get out of jail card. I think I need to go solve this thing with the darkness and with Supremus as soon as possible so that I can actually be available without a proverbial, perhaps literal guillotine hanging over my head.
The offer's still on the table. I can see if I can find anything to help.
You do know he has traveled some dimensions.
He mentioned one might be able to.
I mentioned the garden to you directly.
What specifically did you say about the garden? I can't remember.
The gardener could possibly break the deal.
He could either possibly break it or know someone besides the broker that could. Effectively, based off of what I stated, you could likely infer that it's a being on par with, if not a force.
Equal to the darkness, in essence.
And power. But likely, considering the fact that Mason sort of trusts it, more kind and peaceful and not wanting to force deals onto people and kill them.
You.
Potentially no deals.
What do you know the fastest way to get there? The garden,
Yeah,
which is
the tree.
There's a big tree.
where's the tree again?
Another
Universe.
Mason would spit out the universe number.
Yes,
That he would remember.
Fiona and I have been working on isolating it. It's difficult. It is rather difficult given our particular means of dimensional travel.
Do
Yeah.
we have a mayor who can do that?
That is an excellent
And then
point.
how do you get back?
Yeah.
Doesn't this place have magic?
No.
The universe he's talking about does.
That's true.
I wouldn't know that.
Well, I think you would.
How did you get back first time?
A lever.
You gotta be more specific.
It was a lever.
Where was
You're gonna hate me for this. The darkness.
it? Fuck.
What?
I will point out that either the gardener, the
Darkener.
gardener,
Undertale Delta now?
possibly
The garden is.
sends you back to your universe, or again,
Yeah.
know someone who could.
The gardener could probably send us back, if need be.
Okay.
I could
Here-
also
It's-
potentially lock on to your specific location.
Do you?
Easy. Well, maybe not in the garden.
I've mentioned the Lake of Consequences to you too before.
Yes.
Correct.
Almost definitely. The Red Lake.
It's also where the Red Lake is located.
Gotcha.
I see.
Okay. Here's
Heard about such
Here's what I'm
things.
thinking. I don't want to actually divert our resources away from a very pressing problem here.
Yes.
So why don't you just? You don't have to
Suck
accompany
it
me.
up.
You don't have to accompany me, provided I just know where to go and who to talk to, and hopefully I can get there on my own. I'll see if Supremus is interested because he might be interested in talking to somebody who's not the broker before.
How
Before that.
about I go first and see if he can, and then come back and let you know if it's even possible or not. There's no point in diverting your resources to something that's going to be a fruitless endeavor.
Right, but the issue is as things look right now, I have less to bring to the table for solving this issue than you do.
Can't really punch it or cut it with a giant sword. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine.
Probably not.
We also want to keep as much technology away from this thing as possible.
Okay,
Again,
understandable.
how is this important enough to talk in our base and not go somewhere else and do it?
Why does this matter that much?
Hey,
I do not see what the big deal is.
mainframe.
You don't have to call it.
We are talking about defending the town and how to manage its resources.
Does this garden have to do with that?
Presumably getting rid of this deal.
Is that
that-
publicly available information?
Didn't you tell the group that you have a time limit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Breaking this deal, which presumably has a time limit, seems pretty necessary.
I am also a resource for the town and for the heroic. So figuring out how to free me up is important, relevant.
And not only it actually is a very real time limit, 4 days before either
Also,
he acquires the
funnily
thing he
enough,
can no longer
You
acquire.
might be the least useful person in this scenario with the nanobots and Supremus, Both of which are technology that probably take over your drones.
He could be a very valuable consultant, so maybe don't undermine the value that he may actually be able to bring to the table.
He's the only thing he's brought to this conversation is telling him to leave.
Okay, yeah, he's got a little bit of snark. So what?
Is that not wrong, Patrick? Is that wrong?
So, what did Mason say?
After Chip is so lovingly put, lovingly chimed in, Mason's going to. Is Chip at like a desk?
He's gonna put him down.
I'm going to
Why is that
like
your go-to?
pop my elbows up on the desk, put my hands like this, and head my hands.
I guess.
I'm gonna lean in real
Just make
close.
Damien clean it up.
And I'm just gonna like speak low because I don't want anyone to hear this because I just don't really want them to.
Curse.
I'm gonna get it close and be like, so, Callum, why don't you mind your place?
Oh, you stupid.
You what? You don't know what he said, but you see Chip's face kind of contort a little bit.
Mason, are you playing nice?
And I'm just going to again
Mason?
quietly go, am I playing nice, Callum?
Wait a minute.
What's Chip? You doing alright? You're making some funny faces you've never made before.
Should I ask about the Truth Seekers?
Is there a break room or something we can take this to at least?
You could not sound.
going to.
You could not sound more suspicious.
What had happened?
He's threatening me.
Didn't we literally just have a discussion
I never
about talking
done
with each other about stuff?
I would like to. This isn't really
Mason.
a situation.
Let's just
No offense.
let's just take
Friends
this
aren't
somewhere
stupid.
else.
Oh,
There's no point in dealing with him right now.
Yes, let us waste our time and relocate, and instead of using the time that is valuable to the town of Entity Point, let us
Because
to.
you've definitely
Oh
spent the
my
last
God.
year.
guys, he's just annoyed.
Yes, I know.
Yes, and I don't see the point of.
We don't have to take it so personally. Let's just, if he doesn't want to be a part of the conversation, just ignore him.
I'm trying.
I think he's very clearly aware that this is the place to talk about stuff. I think he's just
Being a dick.
Yeah.
so let's not threaten him.
I didn't. Okay.
What is wrong with it?
Let's not undermine his value because he's a legitimate member of this team and has aided in the defense of this town.
He's good at what he does.
No, that's X. But I didn't say
Okay,
Uh,
now, so long as I know where to go, I can go alone, and or maybe Supremus can go with me. At the very least, if this is an avenue that leads us away from the broker, I think that seems to be better. Based on how people have talked about the broker, I
I've-
don't really want to exchange one deal for another, but
That's frankly one thing I do not know anything about is the broker. I've just heard in passing. And
Yeah.
It's been brought up to me in the past, mostly from you bringing it up to him.
yeah, anybody who trades one deal for another, I don't know. It would
Seems like a
probably
bad idea.
it would probably put me in a better position, but there's no telling if that's actually true or for how long. So I will figure this out. Just tell me where to go. Tell me who to talk to, and hopefully it'll lead us to somewhere promising. If not, then Supremus and I will end up going to the broker and figuring things out from there. In the meantime, pending approval, if we get the approval of Concrete, then just about everybody else will be assigned or consulting on Legion so that it doesn't immediately get out of control before
Smart.
we have a chance to stop it.
I can definitely keep investigating it, especially as Curse.
Yeah.
Completely unaffected by it.
So, yeah. I will contact the captain before I leave, letting him know what's going on. He's already said that I could go with Supremus to the broker, so I imagine that he will approve going to the gardener also. But that is my current plan. Then I imagine he will assign Zach. I mean, the heroic won't have much else to do other than keep an eye on Supremus and probably divert most of their resources towards Legion.
Speaking of which, have you been able to do anything with those nanobots?
Oh, I'm useful now?
Do you need me to leave? This is not necessary.
Yes. Yes, I have.
That's Leon.
Leon's a different story, but kind of.
What have you been able to learn?
I have been able to ascertain that there are several points throughout the city that Legion has been staying.
Fantastic.
So it's not just the mine.
Great.
What do you think all those little Legionites are? Those the squirrels.
You've been sitting on that
it's
one.
Legion keeping
You've
an
been
eye
how
on
long you been wanting to use that one, Patrick?
I just made it up.
I've been waiting for some time, Richie.
I was.
I've been waiting for some time, Aaron.
That makes sense.
Speaking of
It wouldn't
nanobots,
just
They're drones,
would you be able to get some of those to
makes sense. It wouldn't just have one
police?
set.
You'll have to go talk to Leon about it. He has all.
I figure you might be able to do something.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Most I've been doing is been able to track its location, and it's kind of scary.
It's all over the place. I can imagine.
Let me show you.
Great.
He
So excited.
turns around his computer. Well, he types a couple things, turns around his computer, and shows a map of Ridley Point, and dots everywhere. In the forest, like roots, covering almost the entirety of the forest, is Legion.
Oh my
Underneath
god.
the ground.
Man, environmentalists are gonna be mad about this one.
So
Have you been
And a
doing
few
research?
spots in other locations, just very small spots.
has it infected the trees or is it all underground?
I mean, based on what Zach was telling Trevor earlier, it's starting to infect the trees.
Oh god.
Frenemies.
Trinity.
Burning them
Region.
is still not
And I
viable.
have
Region.
this is
I love
relevant
that one.
to you,
Hmm.
Mr. Monroe. A lot of the Legionites have been coalescing around your lab,
Oh wow! What a
Mhm.
surprise! That's great.
observing you
Well, that is
and your lab,
suboptimal. I've
and
noticed
probably
a
what's
few.
inside.
Yeah. Fortunately, my defenses should have been sufficient in order, for now at least, to keep them out. But I have a feeling they'll be kicking it up a notch soon.
Especially after what happened with Zach.
Yes, precisely.
I'm not sure how
It
much I
is
can actually
very
do
well
against them,
known
but I
that
can get in there and learn.
The
some
teleporting thing is definitely useful.
things. I can get in there and learn some things at least.
Sorry to interrupt. Did you ever find Hal?
Yeah. Speaking of which, I just kind of got him out of there. I don't know where.
I'll just stumble through the door, bloodied, and just.
No, he's not bloody. It's all gone.
Where's my
He blows in through the window.
So I'm not exactly where you teleported him to. I'm not exactly sure, but he is currently now at the hospital.
Good.
That's good.
Good.
Was
For,
it-
in his words, razor bites on his legs?
Oh, is that what we're calling this? He has the razor blade incident.
Well, clearly he doesn't know what happened to him
Good. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, the hoss.
until it becomes public. Yeah. Should we inform the mayors about this?
Why would we not?
Let's. Hold on.
One of which is a magical sorcerer, man.
It's true. Also, we have two mayors.
We do have two mayors. Do we really though?
What
is just a figurehead?
Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah, sure, man. That's what I like to tell myself. That's what Gideon likes to say.
Will
Cry at night.
anything that is told to the mayors, I think, should be told by Concrete, given that he's the leader of the
Of
heroic,
course.
and that's probably in his job. So we'll tell him, but he can determine how much to actually tell the co-mayors.
I feel
Never
like
used that.
for the time being, us avoiding, not making it seem intentional, but effectively going out of our way to avoid political and reporting, like media figures, would be best.
Oh,
We don't know what will happen when we're around. We don't know what will get said, and we don't know who's listening.
I am. Most of the time.
You're fine to listen.
Do you listen even
Yes,
when I
I've
ask you
had
not
to.
to?
No.
Yes, I've had to upgrade the
Discern
encryptions
intention.
on my channel.
Roll the serendipity.
Ouch.
No.
No idea.
I got an experience for you
Yes, I've had to
guys.
upgrade the encryptions on my channel since our meeting
I know.
The heroic are
and change them on a regular basis.
You need to stop naming things Tracy.
the heroic are
That's kind of sad.
That's kind of sad.
by definition we are a political group and we're supposed to work in conjunction.
You know,
The
I stopped
government.
that month
I
ago.
understand, but if
We are an extension of the government.
I'm not saying avoid your political group, but like town hall,
Do you think Jonathan
the mayors.
should not be informed that there is a growing nanobite army underneath the town?
eventually, yes, but
Ideally, no.
Nanobite.
I said nanobite.
It's a nanobite.
I said
It's a
nanobite.
nanobite.
I mean, hey,
They are nanobites.
Nanobite is
tiny.
actually a really great term for the
Nanomite. They're Legionites.
Legionites.
it's
No, Legionites are the ones that consumes.
they're lice.
The lice. Legion lice.
It's
Legion ice.
I guess I understand the mayor should eventually be informed, but right now we simply just don't know enough. If we tell them that, oh, we've got a giant crisis on our hands, then town goes on lockdown,
They can
people
prepare
panic.
for it.
They can, yes, but town goes on lockdown, people panic. We saw what happened last time people panicked. The entire city hall got a barricade around it.
Okay.
This Gideon's a shit man.
The
We should
And he's
leave
still
that.
mayor.
We should leave that. Judgment.
Unfortunately.
We should leave that judgment call to concrete.
Yes.
Yes, and also, furthermore, raising a red alert does issue several challenges, notably that while, yes, we have increased defenses now compared to before, notably the hospital as a mustering point and safety point, those are all technological defenses,
Yes.
and, well, not exactly likely to be of any help
It's
against
rough
Legion.
to use technological
Exactly.
defenses against a technological menace.
Well-
That is why I think we should inform Jonathan,
Exactly.
who is
Our-
entirely non-technological.
Precisely. And there are several members, numerous members of that have enlisted in the militia, that are specials or have other talents that would be useful. I do not believe that is at a state where it could handle something like Legion without suffering significant losses.
I do agree. I think Jonathan at least.
He's been running things for a lot longer than some of you have been alive.
Yes. And, yeah. Magic has, well, applications that are non-technological, largely.
Exactly.
So you should probably go talk to Leon about those nanobots.
I'm going to inform concrete, and he'll make whatever decision he wants, and officially assign people to this project. But I imagine what we've developed. He's not the biggest planner, so I imagine our plan is he'll roll with it.
I doubt his power could do much against these things anyway.
No, I don't know.
Robots have a tendency to be able to see through things. Like
Robots have a tendency to not
Illusions.
be able to be affected by mental things.
Those are
Yeah.
illusions?
Yeah.
No, they are a
Technically-
manipulation of reality. No,
Kinda.
Archie. That was Archie Stoneface
Yeah, I
lying
know.
to him.
Yeah. Kinda. If you believe it, it's real. You know what? Actually, it's real. So is Santa Claus.
Santa's not okay.
Santa's
we're
not
all-
okay.
No.
No.
I want Mason to fully go. Santa's not real.
Mason never believed in Santa Claus.
Mason, it is theoretically possible that Santa is a special.
Santa gives
Anyway,
Cole the
you
dark
guys
side
noticed
every
anyway.
year. Santa gives Cole the dark side every year.
Archie, let me level with you here. Santa's not real. He's a fake story made up to make kids behave so their parents don't put them up for
Concrete's
adoption.
actually Santa Claus.
Yep. Trevor's actually saying Santa's black.
Santa's actually
Yeah.
whatever race he needs to be.
Anyway, we break.
Yes. Okay. You split up. Archibald, you go to Leon. Let's follow that real quick. So when you
I
get
was
down
totally
there,
fucking-
he's not in his legion
What are you doing,
or his
man?
lion form. He's in his
Yeah.
skinny human form.
Ew.
You get there. There are a lot of technological things, but they're all very classic cloud.
There's a scratching
design.
post in the corner for a reason.
But you do see all the nanobots kind of separated individually on a table. on all the
Arranged by
nanobots.
size.
They're all the same size. So that
But
makes
yeah, they're
sense.
bite sized.
That's why he's been struggling so long trying to arrange them by size. Oh, this one good. No.
Oh, hello,
Oh god.
Dr. Monroe.
It's 2 nanometers
Leon.
larger. Oh.
I've been asked to
We've
consult.
never formally met. It's nice
Yes.
to meet you.
Likewise. I've been asked to consult regarding the Legion incident.
Yes,
I think-
nanobots.
Yes.
All of us are still.
What
under
have
count,
you uncovered? I'm told you've made
I
some.
haven't. I've chosen not to activate any of them because that would
sensible
be
choice.
a dangerous decision. But I do believe I've figured some things out. Specifically that it might see us as a threat.
Ah.
The heroic and possibly
Yes.
humans.
Oh.
Its
Joy.
goal or mission is to protect Entity Point and Eugene. And humans threaten Entity Point.
Because humans bring change, and change to
Is
those.
a threat.
Yes, exactly. Change
That
is
is what I
inherently
can
destructive.
see. Or able to ascertain.
Well,
Would you like some?
yes. It will
He'll
be
just literally
necessary.
get a handful and
Yeah.
hand it to you.
Yep. Archie will store it in a non-technological tube.
Correct.
A flask.
Yes. You know what?
Where would you?
It is a flask.
Where would you go after this? Would you go back to your lab? I
Hmm.
presume.
I think he would teleport directly into his lab. To prevent,
Problems.
his watchers from noticing what what he possesses. Yeah. And he would begin to perform experiments on them. And specifically to build a small chamber that is technologically isolated. So for the purpose of activating them to do more intensive study.
What would Mason? Well, let's go. I think probably Zach and Constance, because you're both heroic members. Would you both go to Trevor?
Yes.
I'll say that you informed Trevor of everything that you discussed, and specifically the thing about the gardener, he would definitely approve of, but he might prefer Mason go with you. And he still doesn't fully trust Supremus,
And also Mason has experience.
Mason has experience, but similar to in the vein of the broker, as don't give up things that you're not able
Yeah.
to live without, whatever that may be. But he would definitely, in summary, agree with the general plan that you've come up with.
Gotcha.
With you and Archibald focusing on Supremus, and Zach and Mason focusing on Legion, which he would urge you to get with Mason on that and really come up with a plan.
Oh, I know, but that might have to wait.
Yes. After the gardener.
Exactly.
Is there anything you two would like to discuss with Trevor that's not
I
related to this?
Think so. Not that I can think of.
Zane, you did text me that you wanted to talk with Trevor.
Yes.
What? So I'll say that after Constance has left, and Zach probably will be waiting outside if you desire.
Mhm.
What would you like?
Again, I will probably be waiting
You'll be waiting.
Until the garden stuff has been
Okay.
resolved.
So what would you like to do as this is happening?
Probably not. Not much that I can think of.
Just general things is what you're doing. So
Probably intentionally annoying Damien.
and Chip.
No, just Damien.
Okay.
I'm apologizing to Chip on how I treated him, and I'm intentionally annoying Damien.
So
Like the
Mason.
toilets get clogged.
Yep.
you have gone to Trevor's office. He wasn't honestly not expecting you.
Mhm.
So he like the door will open, you'll enter, and he'll look up. Mason,
Mr. Kane.
can I help you?
Yes, I had something I wanted to discuss. And I will like look back and I'll close the door behind me. I'm just gonna like quickly like glance around to see if there's any like symbol or
Any
anything in
drones?
here that I recognize. Okay. I wasn't expecting anything. Yes, I just figured I'd inform you because members of your staff are so keen at pointing out my main use that I can still help in other ways. And I will pull my phone out, hit a few buttons, and he will receive an email. I'm assuming he goes to check it. I didn't text you anything.
I know
I'm assuming he goes to check it on his personal computer.
he does.
He'll notice that it's not there. It's check your phone.
And he'll look at his phone.
It's on his personal email.
Oh.
It's a
How,
little email that
how
says,
did
"Ha,
you-
ha, ha."
And it's a list of documents about personal classified information about various members of the heroic with Chip missing completely.
Zach has information.
of course. How did you get this?
Well, you probably wouldn't know because the files were purged. But I did spend the first 28 years of my life as a UEG spy. A damn good one at that.
Okay. I think Constance may have mentioned that at one point.
How much would he know about... Okay, if this is quote unquote, I'm gonna just text it to you.
No.
Okay,
How much
if this is quote unquote like too much or
if
something
this is
like
not
that,
something I want revealed to Trevor,
it's
or
a personal thing that I've been thinking about for Mason's backstory for a while now that we never discussed.
okay.
I have an old on my arch nemesis page. I have Preston Shea, an old partner I betrayed.
Mhm.
I think it would be more interesting if it's not technically a partner, but someone related to a partner I betrayed.
Okay.
Well, you might be familiar with some of the old UEG blacklists, criminals they want to find, hunt down. Some of their old
I was
lists.
one of them.
Yeah. A while ago, about 5 or 6 years ago now, I don't entirely remember, but there was a criminal listed on it for the crime of oh god, killing a fellow agent in the line of duty. They dubbed them the traitor.
I'm sure that didn't happen often.
No, it's the only reason that they even put it on the page was because of just how much the person knew about the workings of their spy department.
Mm-hmm. Which made them a liability.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, turns out that the UEG really doesn't like it when you turn on them.
I would imagine.
That's why I came here.
Where is this going?
Well, about 6 years ago, it was supposed to be a simple espionage mission. Get in, get out, get all the information you can. And they wanted us to place a little blackmail on just a small-time local politician. They didn't like him very much.
Was it?
It wasn't supposed to be anything big.
Okay.
But because of how confidential they wanted their work to be, one of the big rules and one of the first things they train you on is if you get seen, make sure you didn't.
Okay.
Well, their information on the politician was a little too spotty. They didn't give us the full picture. Me and an old partner of mine at the time were sent to this house. And my partner at the time was... God, all these years later, I can't even remember her code name. But I do know her actual name.
Which was?
Insert name here.
I'm trying to come up with a name real quick.
Insert name.
Zane's struggling.
Insert name here.
Cassandra Shea.
Okay.
Well, what they didn't know was that said politician had kids.
And you got seen.
Yeah.
Did you?
She went for her gun, and so did I.
You were the traitor.
Yeah.
And that's why you came to Entity Point. Why are you telling me this?
When you live with something for 7 years, it wears on you. You're impartial.
I think you have a lot more use to the heroic than just your power, Mason. Yes, Chip can get information, but not the way you can. You're good with people. We don't got a lot of those. And if you would ever want to try and join the heroic, but in a different manner than everyone else, I would recommend it.
I think that for now, I can feed information back. Well, to
A
be
consultant.
I've got my fingers in a lot more things than people know.
You know what he means.
Shut up, Patrick.
No, Connor,
Connor, shut up.
Connor made a face.
Connor went.
I have my hands in a lot more things than people know. How about that?
That's not better.
That is better.
What's on you, man?
I have my fingers in a lot of pie.
No.
I get what you're saying, and I think you need to roll influence their actions. You are not lying, so
But I did roll a 12 plus earlier, so I do still have +5. I have it advanced.
does
+1
that give-
ongoing.
Does that give you a +4?
I innately have a +4 to influence their actions.
That should
You
be
only have a
possible.
no.
I have a +3 to charm,
Mm-hmm.
and
An
I
extra +1 to influence their
took
actions.
where is it? No. Part of your code. As long as you follow the code, people will sense your sincerity. You receive a +1 ongoing for influence their
Okay,
action.
I just wanted to make sure because I couldn't remember exactly how that
No.
worked.
It's part of the code. You receive a +1
but
to
please
influence
roll.
their actions and cannot be possessed or charmed.
Yeah. What's your code again?
Don't kill.
No.
No, that's a Titus type.
Can you
code.
please say what your code is again?
Life for the innocent, betterment for the poor.
Okay. I was determining whether happened with Calvin broke that.
Fair enough.
I would say it did not.
Well, they work for the UNG. So
Yeah, I'd say he is.
And he was also tearing people to pieces. It's a 13.
Okay.
I know I have a +2 ongoing.
I think I'd like to officially bring you on as that.
Yeah.
Not
As
as
a
rug, unless you want that.
No.
But
consultant.
consultant. Yeah. You're officially a consultant. Not publicly. This will just be between you and me.
It's probably for the best.
You do good work, Mason. Outside of just what you can do.
I will reach out to shake his hand.
He'll shake yours hand.
I will make my way to my apartment. I'm not doing anything else.
Okay.
For the day.
Constance.
You're making your way to Springs.
Mhm.
Right. When you get there, Calvin's body, unconscious body, is gone. The pit has been emptied out.
Okay.
That's turned off.
Man, I didn't expect that.
The pit had
We
been
have
emptied out.
Such an impact. With the thing I said.
Yes, the pit been emptied out. And as soon as you walk in, the platform above does lower, but no one is standing on it.
I'll take it up.
When you get there, Supremus is still sitting in the chair that he had formed. Welcome, Constance. I have been thinking. My actions have been more barbaric than I had planned. And I would like to do better. I do not wish to hurt these people, as I have. I do not know how to do that.
If you are able to work with Archibald, I think he'll be able to give you the missing pieces to actually, if not perfecting this process, then getting pretty damn well close to it. Archibald has, as he had showed, made many augments to his own body, and they have been without physical trauma. At least insofar as I've noticed or he's cared to say. I think the information that he's able to provide, I think you'll be able to enact the change that you want to.
I've come because I may have an alternative for the two of us that lies outside of the broker.
Broker
Evidently,
is the only answer I could find. For me, at least.
there is there may be another force, I suppose, on level with the darkness that is able to
There are
break
several.
the deal or change it, alter it.
Unfortunately, I have looked into this matter, and I believe, due to my nature of non-existence, another force could not break the deal. My only option is the broker. Regardless on who or what this force might be. Except maybe fate itself.
Is the guy that the gardener may know fate?
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Quick thing.
Do you want to remind him?
Quick thing. Could roll discern intentions.
Okay.
Why? You're not there.
I know, but there's something I remembered that I never said he should probably roll. It doesn't technically matter anymore.
12.
It seems to be that there was something Mason wasn't saying about the garden.
Great. Awesome. Love that for me.
Great.
In any case.
Eventually,
I
he
apologize
could
for
know.
forgetting
He
it.
could know the
Okay.
big thing.
What are you?
I-
I'm curious to see what you're referring to.
I'd like
I'll say it afterwards.
I'd like to pursue this avenue at the very least for myself first, just to see if it can work for me. Now I understand that we're both under a time constraint, which is why I'm asking, just give me 24 hours. If you knew that,
I do
then
not know if I can wait that long. I am
wait as long as you can, and if I'm not back by then just go ahead and go to the broker and they'll figure it out from there.
very well. I will try to wait.
Thank you. Good luck.
You as well.
I make my own luck.
Literally.
That was all wrong.
That was a pretty rough fucking line.
Yeah.
Back at the heroic base.
Oh.
No, actually. This may involve you two. We'll see.
Huh?
Okay, fine.
You two.
Oh.
Patrick, you turn.
Us.
Okay.
To be clear, that line is not mine. I don't know where I got it. I just know that it's not originally from my brain.
We already. How about you shut up and wait till the end of the session?
I wanted to put all my shit away.
No, I know. I'm just being rude.
So, Zach, you're still at the heroic base.
I live
Constance is
there.
Probably after talking with Supreme is on his way back. When doors are pushed open, as several guards walk in, quickly followed by President Hawthorne.
Yeah.
And his outfit is a bit different. He's not wearing the long trench coat. It's now just a brown suit.
Nice.
With a red tie. His hair is a bit more well kempt. His red hair. But there's still the very pronounced scar on his face. And he immediately walks in. All right, what have I missed?
A lot. And you probably shouldn't be here, arguably.
I'll say Constance probably had just gotten back, and then Hawthorne walks in.
Constance is like at the floor in front of this guy kissing his boots.
Yes.
I believe Captain Concrete should be the one to update you on everything that has occurred because a good deal has transpired in
Yes.
just 72
Everything
hours.
all right with the Supremus?
things are better than they could have been. There was some question about if things might come to a conflict, but that has been, at least for now, ameliorated, and we are
Good.
again on decent terms with him. However, Project Legion is very close to, I think, getting out of hand. As I said, Captain Concrete should be able to give you the full rundown.
Yes.
Following in his Primus
Is it
is
Kimberly?
another agent.
Is it
It's
Kimberly?
well-tailored charcoal suit
Is it Kimberly?
It's
that
Damien.
walks up and talks to him in a hushed tone. Her attentive brown eyes look around full of
Kimberly!
wonder and curiosity.
You totally didn't just ask her.
I didn't ask for this. She gave it.
Oh.
But a furrowed brow and frown betray the true depths of concern. She's wearing a professional amount of makeup and an assortment of silver jewelry. Earrings, rings, an analog watch, an ornate belt buckle. A shiny brooch sporting the seal of cloud pins a blue and white cape over her left shoulder. Her short brown hair, once streaked scarlet, is styled asymmetrically and now fades to a natural red. As Kimberly has walked in. And that is where
Come on in, killer.
and that is where we will end this session of Entity Point. Thank you for watching.
That was a good one.